how long you knew R. Kelly, I think so many people have wanted to hear from you for so long. How does it feel to not be Jane Doe anymore?
It feels very rewarding. It feels very liberating, which was a part of the reason why I wanted to write this book, because I really wanted to live in my true skin, in my true self.
And your true self today is what?
My true self today is Rashona Landfair, not Jane Doe, not Sean. It's who I am as a person, who I am as a mother, a friend, a daughter, a colleague, etc.
You dedicate this book to your dad, your son, and you say your inner self.
Excuse me.
Who else would you say this book is for?
This book is for every person who has
wrong
gone through
button.
some sort of trauma
Sorry, y'all. There
or
we go.
some sort of uncomfortable moment in their life where they blame themselves, were ashamed or embarrassed to live in their true skin, and just really took the faults of other people and, kind of hid behind that. So it was just really freeing for me, and I wanted to share my experience with people who have been in similar situations.
You obviously talk in this book about how it started. You don't start at the moment people start talking about you or knowing anything about who you are and who you're associated with. But you describe at length how it started. You mention your aunt, the artist Sparkle, who used to work with R. Kelly. I want to read some of it from, I think it was page 18.
Nurse Lady T over there on Twitch, she said, hey, what's up, Nurse Lady T? How you doing this morning? Good morning. Hope everything is going your way. You know what I'm talking about? Hope you already having a great day. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to you. Trey Original said, super duper salute over here on YouTube. What's up with it, Trey Original? Miss Duval said, good morning. Rewarding for getting pissed on. Damn. Hold on, Miss Duval said, Star, you knew R. Kelly was a PDF. Hold on, Miss Duval.
You say in the book,
This girl named Star, are you talking about Sparkle? Her name was Star? Damn, and I don't think she chose. Hold on, Miss Duval. God damn, she's starting off hot already. I don't think the young lady chose to get urinated on. She was like, what, 14 at the time or something like that? Miss Duval on that bullshit earlier this morning, y'all. Y'all see that? What's up with it? We got Twitch going crazy. We got YouTube going crazy. We're going to run it up. First of all, y'all, everything that we are watching is under the Fair Use Act for research, commentary, satirical, or entertainment purposes only. We do not own these viewings that we are watching. We are not the sole creators of the entertainment that we are watching, and the views and thoughts expressed in those do not necessarily reflect the views and thoughts of the RUMORNATI Network. Now that we got that out of the way, Fair Use Act in the description box as well. Now that we got that out of the way, you are streaming live with the RUMORNATI Network, live from a tent in the woods in Wyoming. Shout out to y'all. Run the likes up. I see y'all on YouTube. We 4 viewers deep with 3 likes. Let's go. I like the numbers. Y'all run it up. We here. It's what it is, Wednesday. Know what I'm talking about? Mike from the Ville over there on Twitch says, yo. Shout out that boy Mike from the Ville, man. Let's go. Live is chatting the game. Miss Duval said, I had 7 baby dolls at 14. Played basketball full time and had straight A's. Miss Duval said, Sparkle, she said it was rewarding. Hold on, wait. Miss Duval, hold on, wait. Shay says, hello, roommate gang. Shout out to Shay. Miss Duval, what do you mean she said it was rewarding? The young lady getting urinated on was a reward? Hold on, I can't go for that. You know I can't just go for that one. I don't recall that. I thought she had a problem with it. And the young lady can't be to blame, right, if she's 14, 15 years old and don't know that she's about to get taken advantage of by a grown man. Miss Duval, you hard as hell, dog.
the next time we're at the studio, this is what you say Sparkle said. You say your aunt told you the next time we're at the studio, you should ask Robert to be your godfather. Aunt Sparkle explained that I should sit on his lap and rub his head while I asked him to be my godfather.
Oh, my God. I see what I didn't know that. Hold on, I didn't know that. So I thought Sparkle was speaking out against it. So really she was with it the whole time? Oh my gosh, bro.
You say in the book, the next time we're at the studio, this is what you say, Sparkle said. You say your aunt told you the next time we're at the studio, you should ask Robert to be your godfather. Aunt Sparkle explained that I should sit on his lap and rub his head while I asked him to be my godfather. This instruction seemed sort of weird since I hadn't sat on his lap before, but I didn't question it. When you think back, is that where it all begins? Is that the start?
That is the start. That is the start of him entering into my life in a different way than just being an artist or hanging out at the studio. It became more personable at that moment.
Because you yourself were an artist. You were a part of a rap group. You had toured Europe. You'd been to Europe. And it was your aunt, you said, that introduced the family to R. Kelly because he's this.
Y'all, hold on, dog. That's crazy, dog. Miss Duval said that lady said it was rewarding about the experience. I've been sad. After Rumor ripping my head off. Yeah, damn, I didn't know she would. Oh my God. Hold on. I reserve the right to be wrong. I will stand down. Listen, I'm not ashamed to stand down. If I say something and I'm wrong, I'm not ashamed to say, oops, my fault. You was correct. I still don't know that she said that it was a reward. I've still got to wait for that part, but I didn't. What I am saying is I was wrong by saying that Sparkle was against it. Those were my initial thoughts. I thought she was speaking out against it. I did not know that she was influencing it. Because when this first happened, if I remember correctly, I thought Sparkle was anti-R. Kelly. This is wild.
Successful artist from Chicago. At this time, he's really starting to blow up. He
Y'all, we got a giveaway coming up soon. We'll discuss it later.
left the group that he was in. And it was
Not today, later on.
interesting, exhilarating, fun to be around him is kind of how you describe it in the beginning. I mean, this is a big superstar, and you
Yes.
have access to him like, hey, I want to hang out in the studio. And at the time, in the beginning, he's treating you like a normal, excited kid that wants to learn more about the business.
Correct.
How long has this book been out, Ms. Duval?
So when do things turn? And I know you go into great detail, the early stages and why this is so complicated, your mindset at that time.
Well, during the time that I met him, I'm also a teenage girl who's going through puberty. And so some of the things that I was thinking or feeling were just normal expressions to, my maturity level at the time. And so it starts very innocent. It starts, being mesmerized and, like you said, like admiring this person. And then, it kind of gets a little deeper or more complicated when that person is able to see what you can't see, the way you're developing, your conversation, your personality traits. So it kind of became more complicated when he started analyzing me and, the things that I was going through and who I was becoming as a person. And again, I was excited and mesmerized to, be under his wing and to be a part of his habitat. So that's how things kind of unfolded.
So we know that things progressed beyond
How old did she say she was?
looking out for you as almost like a goddaughter, and it turns into something more than that. I want to go and stay with your aunt Sparkle, who I've interviewed before. And she was the first person to really sort of say, you need to go check over there. Something's not right.
Right.
I think there's something going on that should not be going on.
See what I'm saying?
In the book, you describe social services coming to your home to do a welfare check. And your parents are shocked. They think perhaps maybe she's just jealous because she's no longer associated with R. Kelly. And then obviously 2001, 2002, we're talking about the tape. But why don't you think anyone believed your aunt Sparkle when she first raised a red flag about a possible inappropriate relationship?
See, Miss Duval, that's what I'm saying. This is why I said that. Hold on. Hold on real quick. See, this is where I'm lost at. Because if you see, this is the beginning of the interview. We're only 5 minutes into 26 minutes and 21 seconds of an interview. I started it from the beginning. I didn't hear her say anything about it being rewarding. That's what I'm missing. That's the part I'm missing, Ms. Duval. Shay says I blame the parents. I definitely, the parents are to blame in all of these situations, right? especially when you're dropping somebody off. You're dropping your kid off to somebody and you're not necessarily sure what's going on behind closed doors. If you're hearing accusations, if people in your family are saying something and you're turning a blind eye, you're 1,000% wrong. Let me ask y'all, um, how involved was Sparkle in this though? Because this lady right here, the interviewer is saying Sparkle came out speaking against it. So I'm lost. I'm confused as to her role in this shit. Y'all run the likes up, please. We at 4. Come on, YouTube, run the likes up. Let's get to 10.
I don't think
6 more likes to get us to 10, YouTube. Let's go, please.
they believed her because there
Shay says, I believe it was all about the money. Like Troy Ave say, it's all about the motherfucking money. It's all about the motherfucking money. All right, my bad.
were no obvious signs of what was actually taking place. It was more coming from her end, maybe looking like a motive from, like you said, not being around him. And those kind of questions or concerns didn't happen until she was no longer a part of, you know, his camp or the things that were taking place, you know, her as an artist. That's when those questions started to raise.
Oh, so it's the girl saying she turned a blind eye to it, and once she was no longer reaping the benefits of being around R. Kelly. I'm trying to read between the lines. I don't want to speculate, but I'm assuming that's what she's saying. It's not 1,000% clear, but
Chapter 7, you call it stress fractures. And you say it was a couple of weeks before your 17th birthday. You say, Robert told me the copies of one of the sex tapes of 14-year-old me were beginning to be sold on the streets of Chicago and across the country. Your reaction to that when you think about hearing those words from R. Kelly, that this tape is out there, and you were 14 years old?
I was empty. I was very hollow inside. I was very confused, didn't know what to expect, and I was embarrassed.
I want to read part of that in terms of just sort of what you were feeling at that time, because at some point, the remedy for this, according to, you know, you refer to him as Robert in the book, is that he wants to tell your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, Robert told me how he would tell my parents the truth about us. My mom and I were in one room, and my dad and Robert were in another. You go on to say some other things, but eventually you get to this part. After a while, Dad came storming out of the room, crying hysterically and cursing, saying to R. Kelly, you're sick. I can't rock with you. I can't help you. You need to get help. He yelled at Robert, who followed us into the elevator, and was on his knees crying. Man, I'm sorry. I just love her. So the turning point.
this nigga R. Kelly cried. R. Kelly cried to, oh my goodness, bro. He cried to this man, to this woman's father to continue to sleep with her. This nigga sick, bro. This nigga R. Kelly sick, bro. She still hasn't made it clear Sparkle's role. So right now we're speculatory. Right now we're saying that Sparkle, I haven't read the book. Let me preface my statement by saying that I haven't read the book, but right now we're speculating that Sparkle had knowledge of these activities, of these illegal activities prior to her no longer being affiliated with R. Kelly musically, and she didn't say anything or mention it until she was no longer reaping the benefits of being signed or affiliated with R. Kelly musically. The young lady says that Sparkle was the one to influence her to sit on R. Kelly's lap, rub his head, tell him you want him to be your godfather. She said Sparkle influenced her to do that, but then Sparkle was the main one coming out saying, hey, look over there, something is wrong. So it's confusing. Did she basically try to hide her hand? Oh, look, now it's a problem. She's whistleblowing because she can't get no benefits no more. That's what happened?
Is that he wants to tell your parents. And you say, Robert told me how he would tell my parents the truth about us. My mom and I were in one room, and my dad and Robert were in another. You go on to say some other things, but eventually you get to this part. After a while, Dad came storming out of the room, crying hysterically and cursing, saying to R. Kelly,
Dad came storming out of the room. I wouldn't have been storming out of nothing. I would have been storming into a jail cell like, yeah, come get me. I didn't kill him, but he might not make it if y'all don't get some ambulatory access to this guy immediately. This nigga is bleeding out. You know? Like, I don't know if I could be storming out of a room. Miss Duval says, Sparkle is crying on the R. Kelly Netflix special. R. Kelly and Diddy both super creeps. Trey said, Shay said, it's sad. Please hit the like button when you come in. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. See with your heart, listen with. See with your heart and listen with says, after 25 years, OMG. Who do y'all believe was worse, Kels or Diddy? Ooh, Shay, who was worse, Kels or Diddy? Oh, damn.
You're sick.
Oh.
I can't rock with you. I can't help you. You need to get help. He yelled at Robert, who followed.
Has Diddy had any allegations, let alone proof of him being with underage women? Wait, it may be allegations. Is there proof? R. Kelly, we got proof right here. So it's kind of, I got to go with the person that I know is doing something with people that are underage, where even though Diddy did some disgusting stuff, we found out through the trial and through the witnesses, all that, a lot of it was consensual. Although he may be a woman beater, a lot of the sexual things that were going on was consensual, and there's no proof of him being with anybody underage. So right now I got to go Kelly.
Followed us into the elevator and was on his knees crying. Man, I'm sorry. I just love her. So the turning point from innocent goddaughter running around just trying to learn the music industry to something more like you're trying to make sense of why he's calling you and saying, you know, what are you wearing, this type of thing, to now you're confronted with something that's out there and he's saying the solution is just tell them. I know it looks crazy, but I believe you're my angel, as you refer to in the book. And your dad initially.
Why this nigga always find his angel like underage? Like, I'm not gonna make an excuse, but I will say it's not like it's just one occasion. That doesn't make it right, but like, why does it always end up with your angel being 15, 16, 20, however many years younger than you, like repeatedly? The person you find and fall in love with is always underage, like every time. What the fuck?
Is upset. He's crying. He's confused. He doesn't know what's going on. Why wasn't that the moment when you look back where you were not allowed to see R. Kelly anymore, be around him? Take us to why it was so complicated for you and your family and what you said to your parents.
It was very complicated. My dad wanted to make the right decision, and he was not okay with anything that took place. I was more under Robert's brainwash. I was more under his spell, and he utilized me against my parents, making threats of suicide and doing different things out of desperation to convince them to not turn on him. And because I had been groomed for so long to carry out this mission and also not want that girl on the videotape to be myself, I thought in my little mind that maybe that was the best approach. We felt more protected and had more resources and help through him than taking matters into our own hands with this celebrity and the industry and not wanting to be the people to end R. Kelly and deal with hatred and many things. So, I mean, I'm not here to sugarcoat any shortcomings of my parents or myself, but at the time, that's what made us feel the safest.
Big homie Slim says, I want to piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. That nigga that's stupid. Trey Original shouting out the team. Miss Duval said that pastor daughter sued him for giving her herpes. This is all alleged. The views and thoughts expressed do not necessarily represent that of the RUMORNATI network. Trey Original says, Mike Slim, yo, okay, everybody, shouting out everybody. The camaraderie is great. Shout out to the fam. Mike from the Ville says, bottom of my shoe would have been pressed hard on R. Kelly face. Why you crying over not being able to sleep with a child, you sick fuck? Stephen Edwards said, let's go, old nigga. Just got to work. I'm going to be in the bushes, man. Do your thing, man. Get that motherfucking money on. You already know. Trey Original said, surprise, R. Kelly is not in them Einstein files. Miss Duval said, I would have spit in Sparkle face. I would have said, auntie, you sit on this motherfucking lap, hoe, and ran and told my mama. Shay says, well, remember they said Cassie was, but I personally think she was of age. I was just asking because I agree that Kels is the bad one. Right, the worst, she says. R. Kelly is the worst. Mike from the Ville says. Miss Duval says Kelly is sick. Oh, she says, on Netflix crying, you sold that child, Miss Duval says about Sparkle. Wow. All right, y'all, we're going to continue the content. We got 5 likes. XC says, I am here. Shout out to that boy XC. Let's go. Shout out to Big Homie Slim, Miss Duval, Shay, Stephen there was Mike from the Ville. Nurse Lady T, goddamn, Trey Original, goddamn, hold on, let me make sure I ain't missing no motherfucking body while we keep this motherfucker going right now, man. Shout out to the team, man. Shout out to y'all. If I missed anybody, charge it to my mind, not my heart. Y'all already know we're going to continue to run this content. I see y'all over there on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch. Shout out to the YouTube. Hold on. This is crazy right here. What she's saying is, okay, she said I'm not trying to sugarcoat. This is just my opinion on how I feel about it. She said she's not trying to sugarcoat the fact that, excuse me, her and her parents ended up, I guess, agreeing with whatever R. Kelly's plan was to clean this situation up. She made a distinction that her father, not her mother, she just said candidly that her father was the one who wanted to do the right thing. So she realizes that somewhere that they was wrong. She's, I will say she's given a lot of grace for somebody who's a victim. Who's to say how long it took her to come to terms with that? And who's to say, damn, I would hate to say maybe she was young and fast, but it's like, she is still wrong. Even if she was young and fast, R. Kelly, you're grown as fuck. This was a kid, a baby. You took advantage of her, urinating, all kind of shit. It's just no excuse for it, bro. It's horrible. It's horrible, but it's almost her and her family. Her and the entire family was under the Stockholm syndrome, where they damn near sympathizing with the victimizer. Listen to this shit.
To convince them to brainwash. I was more intimidated.
To see R. Kelly anymore, be around him.
Listen to this shit.
Take us to why it was so complicated for you and your family, and what you said to your parents.
It was very complicated. My dad wanted to make the right decision, and he was not okay with anything that took place. I was more under Robert's brainwash. I was more under his spell, and he utilized me against my parents, making threats of suicide and doing different things out of desperation to convince them to not turn on him. And because I had been groomed for so long to carry out this mission and also not want that girl on the videotape to be myself, I thought in my little mind that maybe that was the best approach. We felt more protected and had more resources and help through him than taking matters into our own hands with this celebrity and the industry and not.
Who is we?
Wanting to be the people to end R. Kelly and deal with hatred and many things. So, I mean, I'm not here to sugarcoat any shortcomings of my parents or myself, but at the time, that's what made us feel the safest.
You felt as though R. Kelly was holding all of the cards, had all of the power.
He did.
How did you make peace with your parents later? Because that's also something, I mean, even at the beginning of this interview, speaking of dedicating the book to him, and my condolences, because I know he passed away in 2021, but how were you able at this age to make peace with everything that's happened and your parents' involvement?
When you become a parent, you have a different way of thinking.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what she's about to say. She's the victim. It's on her, how she chooses to deal with it. But I'ma just say, you, nigga, it ain't no understanding for that. I don't know what she's about to say. I already just don't have an understanding. Like, what are you about to, when you become a parent, what do you mean? I know all of you want to make the best decision to protect your child and all that. I know all that, but it's like, did y'all think R. Kelly was gonna have something done to y'all? Like y'all was gonna be knocked off if y'all went against him or something? Like, why do you feel like your parents going along with whatever his damage control actions or whatever was appropriate at the time for you to feel peaceful about that? It's not peaceful. It's wrong. Plain and simple. Everybody was wrong. R. Kelly 1,000% wrong. The parents turning a blind eye wrong. Sparkle wrong. Everybody's wrong. If niggas want to try to put it on a girl because she may have been fast or whatever, you can't do that. R. Kelly's still dead ass wrong because he's grown. She's not. Even if she wanted to do it, this is a messed up situation, bro. And you don't know what type of damage that does to somebody mentally. I've never been in them shoes. I can't even begin to understand. So I don't know how a mind thinks after something that traumatic to where you're trying to just find a way to rationalize it and make it okay if it's not. Or also, I don't know if let's just throw a whole nother scenario out there and say none of this affected her mentally at all. She been freaked out since young and she just trying to reap the benefits. Like she never cared. I don't know, bro. I'm just throwing shit out there. Shay says it was the money. Stephen Evans with the laughing emoji. Shay also says get the likes up. One more like to get us to 10 on YouTube. One more like to get us to 10. Let's go. Stephen Evans says, oh damn, I seen him do it. Trey Richmond says double tap that screen game. Big homie says this is the girl that he pissed off. I'm pissed off. Not about her though. This ain't got nothing to do with. Yo. Sherry said, hi, what's up with it, Sherry? Stephen Edwards says, this is one of the girls that he had staying in the downtown condo. No, this is the girl. Right. He urinated on. Miss Duval says she was a kid and somebody need to confront Sparkle. Yeah, she was a kid. It don't matter if she was fast or not. Miss Duval says, good morning, Stephen. Sparkle is straight disgusting. R. Kelly, wrong. She a kid, rumor. Facts. He's wrong. Sam Miller says, even if she was young and fast, you can't force a kid to be an adult and start to look at her in that way at all. Facts. I agree 1,000%. Stephen Edwards shouts out. He says, the ever so beautiful Miss Duval. Exceed shouting out the team. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go. Shay says she finally got a day off. Shout out to you, Shay. Enjoy, kick them feet up, relax. Even though a day off ain't a day off, you know what I'm talking about? We still got to take care of home, take care of the fam, make sure everything is running smooth like a well-oiled machine. Shay says, I have 2 daughters and I would never let them go spend time with any man, family or not. If it's not their dad or brothers, it's not happening. Facts. XE says, I'm not just blaming R. Kelly. I'm blaming everyone who didn't believe him when he said age ain't nothing but a number. That nigga is funny for that. That's funny, but true. It's crazy. Look at the songs he produced. Seems Like You're Ready. Oh my God. When you put them 2 songs back to back, age ain't nothing but a number, and it seems like you ready. Like this nigga was, oh my God.
But I also look at the other women and the other survivors and the other, people who, he dealt with, who lost total communication with their parents and their families and literally lived everything that he made them think or everything that they made him feel.
Yeah.
So in a sense of why it might be presented to look a certain way, my parents actually saved me. They're the reason why I'm sitting here today. Because if it had not been for them, if I lost complete communication with them and I was literally living his dreams, his brain, his way of thinking, I don't know where I would be. Mentally, physically, or emotionally.
Okay, hold on. So I may be misunderstood. Maybe the parents did step up and get her out of there. Maybe I was misunderstanding what she was saying. Like my bro said, I reserve the right to be wrong. Oh my God, that nigga did say you put them 3 songs together. Age ain't nothing but a number. It seems like you're ready. My mind's telling me no, but my body telling me yeah. And then the judge told your ass, you going to jail. That nigga went straight to jail. Your body told you yes, and let's go. I see you over there, Trey on motherfucking that boom, boom, boom. Let's go. That nigga Trey on Twitch going crazy right now. Bro, Sean Miller says Fat Joe and Jada just said on their podcast that if R. Kelly try to get out, there'll be no way they can have cases waiting on. He said there'll be no way. They have cases waiting on him. Damn. They say even if R. Kelly tried to get out right now, they got cases backdated, sitting, waiting to throw at him in case he get out. Shay says, but how? After how long did it take for the parents to step in? That's what I want to know, Shay. Miss Duval said he going to hell next. You going from jail to hell. Your body told you yes. Now, freedom told you no. And then hell told you yes. Hey, I want to know that too as well, because I will say this. Once again, I don't know if this Stockholm syndrome. I don't know if it's a coping mechanism. I'm no professional. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Take it as entertainment, matter of fact. Don't take it as no fact at all. Take it as entertainment. And I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So that way you guys don't make a decision based off what I say, right? Okay, I'm no professional in finance, health. I'm not a life coach, none of that shit. But anyway, I don't know if this is a coping mechanism, if it's a part of Stockholm syndrome when she's trying to say, oh, my parents saved me, da-da-da. I'm under the understanding that her parents were aware of everything that was going on, right? Stephen Edwards says, there is no hell. Shay says, come on, people, hit that like button. Run them likes up, please. Boom, boom, let's go. 2 more, hold on. 3 more likes to get us to 15. Let's go. 3 more likes to get us to 15. Let's go. Stephen Edwards says there is no hell. I got a question though. Is
Parents actually saved me.
Her parents saved her. Weren't her parents turning a blind eye? Am I misunderstanding what's being said? Wasn't there, once they were made aware of what was going on? Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm wrong. Boom. This is where I'm wrong. I'm finna break it down real quick and we're gonna move on with the content. From what she said, hold on, Shay. She says all the parents were aware. Hold on, Shay. From what she just said, the understanding is that her parents weren't aware of it until Sparkle got pushed to the side. Sparkle knew, the parents didn't. Once R. Kelly sat down and made the parents aware, at least the father didn't, right? Because he was the one who was distraught, ran out crazy, was crying and shit, not the mother. So we don't know what the mother did when she finally found out, because R. Kelly just went in the room with the father, right? And then from there, the parents cut off communication with R. Kelly for her. But of course, they were still sneaking and talking behind each other's back, but him and the parents also were talking because R. Kelly was trying to do damage control, and at the time, that's when they were going with what his plan was, which that's where it's not clear to me. I don't think his plan was, let me keep seeing your underage daughter while we try to clear this up. So I can't throw the parents in the fire yet.
They're the reason why I'm sitting here today. Because if it had not been for them, if I lost complete communication with them and I was...
Trey Original says, can't prove that. Big Homie says, I thought Sparkle said she didn't know what was going on. Bro, that's where it's a lot of misunderstandings, because Sparkle was the first one to come out. Sparkle was the one that said, hey, look over there, something is wrong. Remember, she pointed the finger. She the one headed to the rim shop. Sparkle was the first one that said, hey, over there, something is wrong, right? But from what the young lady said in the interview, Big Homie, she's saying Sparkle was the one who influenced her to go sit on R. Kelly's lap, to pat his head, to say, I want you to be my god daddy, you know? So that's why I say Sparkle, allegedly, this is just speculative speech, okay? We might need the corner. Anyway, allegedly, Sparkle turned a blind eye, or Sparkle had some influence as to her and R. Kelly's illegal relationship. Sparkle played a role in setting it up in some way from what the young lady is saying. That's the insinuation that I'm getting, right? And she may not have been a whistleblower until she wasn't reaping the benefits of being around R. Kelly. Trey says, yeah, I don't want to offend anyone. I don't really touch. He talking about the atheist and religion and shit. Big homie says, I would have been trying to hit Sparkle. Shit, she was bad back in the day. Facts. Stephen Edwards says, sorry, I'm atheist. I don't believe in that stuff. Trey says, I personally think it's none of that. But hey, who am I? Big homie says, or she walked in on something. Miss Never Did Play say, yes, it is a hell equals mankind's grave. He said, Trey, true, but can't disprove it either. Stephen Edwards says, big homie says, I thought Sparkle said she didn't know what was going on.
Literally living
2 more likes, y'all. 2 more likes to get us to 15 on YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 15. Let's go.
his dreams, his brain, his way of thinking. I don't know where I would be. Mentally, physically, or emotionally.
When the trial started,
So she credits her parents for saving her. So I may have a misunderstanding. Maybe you guys picked it up. You know, a lot of y'all smarter than me. I know y'all picked that shit up. I thought she was saying, for a second, I thought that, okay, the parents were involved, but no. What she's saying, the parents had nothing to do with it. So far. At least going off what's being said so far.
and the questions from federal investigators are coming. When you look back again, so much of this is people being able to try and understand it through your lens. You're
Right.
living it. You're the only one with this story. Why not tell the truth in 2002 or 2008 when there was finally a trial after 6 years?
That's one of my biggest regrets, not telling the truth. But again, when I have been trained and groomed since I was age 13, I started believing the lies that I was telling. It was very foggy and unclear on what I really felt versus what was right or what was wrong. And even in moments where I despised Robert, I still lied for him.
When I look back at that trial, even this idea that people who were not part of the jury were able to see some of that video. And the jokes that came from the video, because we're talking about seeing a person at the time, not knowing who it is, for sure, being urinated on and talked about. Do you look at even the justice system as not protecting you to some extent? I mean, thinking about that video being played before a gallery of everyday citizens?
I definitely think things could have been handled differently. I'm happy I wasn't there to witness everyone watching that. To the world imagery, I was not made to be a victim. I was a mockery. And that was very difficult to digest. It was very disheartening to know that my body was just being displayed and tossed around. And, when I look back on it, I wish things could have been done differently, but those are all of the things that I had to internalize.
How were you able to sit through the trial in the parking lot? Because I think to know that you were so close to the trial that could have put R. Kelly away back then, and listen to his instruction. Don't watch television. Don't read the paper. I mean, this wasn't the same, social media wasn't a thing in 2008 the
Right.
way that it is now. But take us back to, and I know you're going to get a lot of these types of questions because most of this book is based on the past and how you've been able to come out of it. But take us back to what it was like being in a van and knowing that just a few hundred feet away, his life was on the line.
That was very scary. I didn't understand why he wanted me there, why he
These sucker niggas out here very scary.
made those choices, but I just went with the program. It was very difficult because I would also be paranoid, like, what if somebody raids the bus, or what if, the wrong person walks on here? But I don't know if he did it for comfort, of not wanting, of being afraid of me just having the freedom to just walk out if I wanted to.
Right.
But he kept me very close in that way.
What was your reaction?
Hold on, who read this book? So what, she was on R. Kelly's bus? Why the nigga? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bruh. I'm lost right there.
because I would also be paranoid, like a program. It was very difficult because I would also be paranoid, like, what if somebody raids the bus, or what if,
What bus was she on? Was she on R. Kelly's bus?
what if I wanted to?
Right.
But he kept me very close in that way.
What was your reaction to that 2008 not guilty verdict? You talk about it in the book, but tell us how you were really feeling at that time.
I felt happy for him. I didn't want to see his career end. I didn't want to see him taken from his family. I thought things were going to change for him, for us. I thought things would just get
What you mean by for us? Hold on.
a lot better. I thought this was our freedom to just be family and to, all of the different traumas and me having to hide and disguise myself and be lonely and away from my family. I thought that was closure to all of the negative things that he kind of made me feel like had to happen during.
When that Jigga Kelly, not get, you can't charge me, no, you can't trust me. Jigga Kelly, not get. Hold on, bro. Was that about that though? Let me stop singing that shit. Was that about this case? That was '08. Hold on, let me see. Jigga Kelly, not guilty. Oh, that song was in 2000. 2001. Okay. 2001. All right. Whew. Shit.
This case.
Run the likes up, please. One more, get us to 15. One more like I get us to 15 on YouTube, y'all. Run the likes up, please. Run the likes up, please. Mike from the Ville over there on Twitch. Big homie says, yo, we in here. Didn't Fat Joe have some allegations earlier this year? And I'm on 2 platforms at the same damn time. You know what I'm talking about? Mike from the Ville says, yeah, he did. It was hype, man. And he said Fat Joe was sleeping with, underagers. Right. Allegedly,
Case that
right.
lasted for so many years.
And at this point, too, you're in your 20s.
Right.
So you're thinking,
Over there on YouTube, Mike from the Ville says, yeah, that's part of the manipulation, tricking a child into thinking that this is okay. Big homie says, XC says, big homie, we on the same page. Trey says, R. Kelly plugged in with Einstein or Ep. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Big homie also says, at Mike from the Ville, I feel you honestly, I honestly do, but when I was young, I seen that tape. She looked to be fully aware of what she was doing. Crazy song to make in retrospect. If I was Jay-Z, I would have never done that song, Mike from the Ville says. Eileen Inavario says, let the video play. I'll get there. You know, I got to show love to my people and I got to give my commentary. This is how we rock around here. Relax, make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home. Take your shoes off, just don't put them on the living room table. Enjoy yourself, though. I appreciate you, Eileen. Salute to you. Mike from the Ville says, probably LOL. Stephen Edwards says, hey, yo, happy the fuck. Shay says, Mike, all the adults are to be blamed, period. Facts. Exceed says, I didn't know she was underage when I saw that tape. She looked like she done that experience with R. Kelly before. Big homie says, I know she was young, but she sounded like she was ex-trafficked and groomed. Let's just say that. Yeah, it do sound like that. It does sound like that. Like she was she was put to work, unfortunately. Mike from the Ville says, even if she was, she's still a kid. End of the day, responsibility will always be on the adult. Facts. No. I'm sure we all in agreement to that. Shay says, we got 50 people in the room. Get them likes up, please. Let's go. 15 likes. Hold on. We got 15 motherfucking likes. You know what I'm talking about? I got to shout out the team real quick because we got 15. 15 likes. Let's go. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Let's keep this content rolling. Let's keep the content rolling. Hold on, that sounds like some gang shit. I didn't mean to say that. Big homie says, I don't know, Rumor. I low-key feel like she capping on some of the things she's saying. I may be wrong for saying this, but she was with that itch back then. I said that earlier, but I still stand on the adult is wrong. R. Kelly is wrong. It don't matter if she was freaked out. She could have been a young, hot in the ass, fast. What they used to say back in the day, you're hot in the ass, you fast. She could have been a young thot, a young whore, a young slut, all that. Any adult nigga get with that is dead wrong. Shay says, what kind of parent, and I know we all in agreement. We already, we just reading the comments from the down upwards, y'all, just so y'all know. Shay says, what kind of parents let their 13-year-old daughter be around a man they don't even know? And why in the hell would a grown woman tell a little girl to go sit on a grown man's lap? That's where I say Sparkle comes in, bro. Sparkle comes in, and it has to, she the one who did it. Trey Original says, so was it a reward or what? Mike from the Field says she probably hates the date. She probably hates Dave Chappelle. Miss Duval said, I can remember being asked after school one day to participate in vile behavior at 13. I said no and ran home, Rumor. I never looked back. You did the right thing. Adavis, is that Adavis? Adavis Jr. says, I call BS. Mike from the Field says, leaving your teen daughter around a grown adult that isn't her father is risky and it's fucking disgusting. Ms. Duval said, Miss never did. Exactly. Shay says, I don't care. I still blame the parents because at the end of the day, you are in control of your kids. That's why it's so much trafficking and SA, because the parents turn a blind eye to this kind of stuff. Miss Duval say, hell is real, y'all. And she says, Miss never did. Exactly. Oh, I read that already. All right. We all caught up on the, Big homie says, no, I blame R. Kelly. You right. Any grown man should walk away from something like that. But she talking like she was forced and she didn't look forced to me. I get what you're saying. That's what I threw that out there as well. Alina says, I think Sparkle. Eileen Navarro says, I think Sparkle was the one that had too much to do with it. And she already knew the type of dude he was. Miss Duval say, hot in the ass. Big homie says, I'm trying to make a point, bro. Let me live. Facts. Eastside said, COVID over, mask, bro. Hey. No, bro, the mask is just for peace. I don't do this for fame. I'm not trying to be a face where everybody run up to and know. I just do this shit. I just want to give my opinion, bro. And, let the work speak for itself. I'm not here to be known or nothing like that. That's why, I'm never going to get too disrespectful with nobody, no shit like that, bro. The mask, it's only for peace. It ain't because a nigga pussy scared, none of that. It's just, I don't give a fuck about fame like that, bro. I'm just here to do what I love doing, voicing my opinion. Having fun, enjoying life. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize for that. Blame the no longer weed. They said we can't smoke weed on YouTube, right? That's what they told us, or at least that's what we thinking. So since we can't smoke weed, guess what, YouTube? This ain't weed. This ain't weed. Nope. Guess what this is? Rolled cigarettes. I found out that I love rolling cigarettes. I thought I loved rolling up weed. So now I just break down the nicotine and I roll my cigarettes. So this ain't weed that I'm smoking, YouTube. This is cigarette, right? Right. We're going to agree, right? Right. All right, let's keep going with the content. Shout out to y'all, most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Y'all so aggravated, dog.
So aggravating as hell, man.
They aggravating as hell, but guess what? We're going to keep this motherfucking content rolling. Miss Never Did Play says they played them against each other. Big homie says, why people hate the mask so much, bruh? I don't know, bruh. But they got to get used to it because we ain't going nowhere, my nigga. Miss Duval says, we don't want Rumor to the baby a nigga. Facts. That's another reason I wear the mask, bro. You might walk up on me in Walmart. I don't know who you is, and I fuck around and have to, it be one of these. Oh, shit. My bad, bro. I ain't know you was a fan or you was a supporter. I don't even like saying fan. I didn't know you was a supporter, bro. I didn't know you was part of the fam. My bad. I don't want to fuck around and have to. Oh, shit. Oh, I was just trying to get some milk, officer. Yeah. No, almond milk. I was at the end of the aisle getting almond milk, officer. And the nigga just walked up. Next thing you know. Yeah, I know. Oh shit. It just happened like that, officer. My bad. Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Aggravating as hell, man.
Y'all so aggravating, but shout out to y'all. Most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. No content creator is nothing without support of the people. Don't let your content creators overlook the support of the people. Y'all are the main ones. The content gets to where it goes. They can't watch their video 100 times, 1,000 times, 100,000 or 1 million times. It's all about y'all, man. So make sure every content creator is putting respect on the people. That's what we do over here. Shout out to y'all. Let's go.
Yeah, this stuff happened, but this is our chance to reset.
Right.
But what actually happened?
Things got worse. And then I started realizing that I had been used and utilized for a purpose, that I was a placeholder, that I was here to make sure Robert didn't go to jail. Not because he loved me, not because he was my protector, or because I was his angel. My purpose was done. He was finished.
And you talk about moving out and starting your own, going on vacation, really getting a taste of what it is to be independent. But even though you left R. Kelly, you left the home, you never quite left his orbit. Explain.
That was definitely me operating out of cognitive dissonance. It was more so like I knew things were wrong. I knew everything that I went through, but this is all I've known for the majority of my life. This is the behavior that was my normal and that I felt like was okay. So I was kind of afraid to operate outside of him. I didn't know what to do. I had to literally learn myself from a 12-year-old girl up into who I was to today.
Yeah. And that was hard to
It was very
completely let
difficult.
go. January 3rd, 2019, Surviving R. Kelly airs. Did you see all six? It's a 6-part series. Did you see all of it?
I
or
don't
just some of
know
it?
if I saw all of it, but I saw enough.
And you thought then,
That was the spirit of conviction came over me during that moment.
because of that documentary, that docuseries.
Yes.
And when you say the spirit of conviction, what do you mean by that?
Somehow I felt responsible that he was able to hurt so many more people. During the time, I thought maybe these were just sexual fetishes that he had with me. Maybe this was just abuse I was going through. But when I saw that his behavior had gotten so much worse, and he was allowed to hurt so many people because I lied, that did not sit well with me as an adult, as a woman.
That shit sad. 5 more likes to get us to 20 on YouTube. 5 more likes. Let's go. Savage Mind said, what is this about? Big Homie Slim says, what would you do if you married her then found out she's the girl that R. Kelly peed on? Savage Mind, Mike from the Ville said, it's the girl from the R. Kelly video. Shay says, almost 60 people with only 16 likes. Come on, fam. Hit that like button. Please, y'all, run the likes up, y'all. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. I'm telling you, it don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Go ahead and run it up, please. XE says, yeah, she stayed getting those new Jordans every month. That nigga there stupid. Savage Mind says, oh, damn. Mr. Duval says, surviving R. Kelly spirit of conviction because she didn't testify and tell the truth. Mr. Duval says, when is Rumor off of YouTube probation, man? We gotta make it to the end of this month. And we hoping for the best. Y'all just keep the team and the fam in y'all prayer. Bruh, damn. What would you do if you married her, then you find out she looked like Mary J. Blige right there for some reason? Just that still.
Is that the
But what do you do if you marry her and you find out she the one that R. Kelly leaked on? You know how an album leaked, like R. Kelly leaked? And let me stop, because it's not funny, bro. It's not funny, bro. For me, I shouldn't be picking at that, right? But like a scab. But what do you do if you find out your wife has been urinated? Hold on. Fuck the fact that it's R. Kelly, nigga. What if your woman right now be like, well, shit, my last nigga pissed on me. Oh, I let a nigga pee on me before. I tried it one time. Like, what you gonna do? Take away all the underage, all that. Take away R. Kelly stardom, take away underage. What if your woman was just with another man of age, consensual, everything, and you find out that she allowed the nigga to leak a pot on her? Like, yeah, nigga, golden shot. Then what? Y'all still kicking it? That's still your bae? Take R. Kelly out of it. She's just a freak, not underage, nothing. She just a woman that has been urinated on. You still staying with her? It was just one time. You still staying with her? I just want to know, y'all staying with her or what? What you gonna do? What if you already married her and she tell you later on, like y'all in the bed, y'all watching this video one day and she be like, I remember so-and-so did that to me. I was like, child, please get that shit off me. It was stank, it was wet, it was all in my eye. What you gonna do? Like, you gonna look over and, nigga, huh? Fuck! You find out this motherfucker done been not skeeted, she been urinated. Gotta keep it urinated. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna stay with her? I need some answers, bro. Nigga staying with her? Your girl been urinated, bro. Cause every nigga girl done been skeeted. If your girl ain't no virgin, she done been skeeted. Her face done probably been painted. You feel what I'm saying? Like, she done been did dirty by at least one nigga. Like, it's one nigga. She probably ain't been did dirty by every nigga, but at least one nigga done treated her like she was nothing and nobody. You gotta always know that. Like, you're not the first. Somebody done did her dirty, bro. Somebody done just stood up over her face and just, grabbed her by the ears and just went bananas. And you around here like, I love you, boo. Yeah, I love. No, you don't have to do that. And she trying to go down there and be a monster. No, you don't even have to do that, sweetheart. I don't require that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a nigga who was just had her by the ears and just, like, what can, it's nothing you can do about that. Every nigga girl done been skeeted, but what if you find out she been urinated? Then what? And then what? First, I'm gonna let it flow. And then what? Then I'm gonna piss some more. And then what? This ain't for her. This ain't for victims. I'm talking about, anyway. Close shop, then I do my count. Put the rest of the piss on my auntie couch. And then what? Hey, 3 more likes to get us to 20 on YouTube. Let's go. Miss Duval says, the word monster sauce sweet. Savage Mind says, LMAOXE says, I'm gonna be like, shit, you wanna get freaked out by me? Miss Duval with a laughing emoji. Gregory Bean says, all that gross shit before me don't count. He said, it don't even matter. Tuco GV says, slap, choke, spit, and all that. I'm talking about, yeah, they be getting, motherfucker be spitting all in your girl mouth and shit like, bitch. Nigga grab her by the top of the mouth and the bottom of the mouth and open your mouth. And then they like, that was your bitch. And you sitting there tongue kissing. You tongue kissing me. A nigga had just, nigga was just doing her like this here. You around here tongue kissing her. A nigga was just doing her like this here in the mouth. Yeah. Slap it. No hands. Nigga had his hand behind his head. Nigga just, your girl was just down there like this. I got blah with a nigga just wet. All around the face, all around the mouth. So it's nothing you can do about that. You can't be mad. She had bodies before you. I'm talking about if a nigga urinated on her. Drip, drip, drip. It's nothing. Is you staying? Let me get off in this chat real quick before we continue with the content, man. 2 more likes, y'all. 2 more likes. Run up. 2 more likes to get us to 20, y'all, please. Miss Duval said, was that Trey silly ass? Trey says, Tuco later, Miss Never Did Play said, what bothers me is the fact that they are all set up for failure when they allowed them white people to feed the inner demons for real. Mike from the Ville said, this nigga is unhinged. Tuco GV said, here go my like. Keep it up. Turn up. Peace, y'all. Shout out to you, Tuco. You out of here? Shout out to you, brother. Miss Duval says, all that gross shit don't count. Shit, who said that? Gregory Bean, the nigga said, all that gross shit before me do not count. Mike from the Ville said, snatching her chain like T.I. did. New. I don't know this person. Nathaniel Brown says, I'ma see if she let me poop on her. Or it might be over. Oh, shit. So hold on. If you been peed on, I'm the one-upsman. I gotta do something worse. That nigga Nathaniel Brown said he gotta do something worse. So if you been peed on, that nigga gotta take, boy, look at it, with that emoji. With that brown emoji. That nigga say he dropping deuces. That nigga Mike say he snatching her chain back. Trey said grab her by the ears is nuts. Come on, bro. You know a nigga done grabbed him. Come here. Ah! Savage Mind say LMAO. Miss Duval say the word monster sauce sweet. Okay. Face painted, rumor stupid as shit. Gregory Bean say all that gross shit before me don't count. Tuco say what you gonna do? Divorce? Sometimes you gotta take a L. Right? Hey, what y'all niggas gonna do? Y'all gonna get a divorce or y'all just gonna make her be more freaky at the house? Like, oh, now you wanna get reserved and holier than thou. No, bust that shit open like you did for Tony. Bust that shit open like you did for Eric. Bust that shit open like you did for Man. Open your mouth for me like you did for Ricardo. Gobble me up like you gobbled up Gregory. You gave him that gobbledygook. Give me that gobbledygook. Don't get reserved now. Don't want to get in your, I'm a lady. No, don't become a lady now, bitch. Bust it open. I heard the stories. You done told me. I've been drinking water and pineapple juice all day. I gotta use the restroom. Yeah, come on in here. Oh, what ESTG say? Make it even. We gotta make it even. He got to do it. Why I can't do it? Hold on, man. Tugo said, man, you said the exact response. Miss Duval with the laughing emoji said, do nothing, and said, pass the blunt, babe. Miss Duval said, never. My friend said she was going to tell her husband about previous relationship fantasies. I said, he will be your ex-husband if you do. Facts. You better not tell us. Listen, some shit, keep to your goddamn self. Listen. Sweethearts, women, love of my life. Listen, all that shit. I know that we all come from something. And I may ask questions, right? And I may tell you I want the truth, right? No, I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, I want the truth, but I need to know the truth beforehand. Don't give me a beautiful lie to lock me down, and then once we marry, here come the ugly truth. Oh, by the way, I ain't tell you about the football team that I left with. Huh? Yeah, that was after I had left with the basketball team previous. Yeah, and the ROTC unit before that, and the chess squad before that, and the two teachers before. You feel what I'm saying? I need to know all this shit ahead of time. Let me know what I'm getting myself into, literally, what I'm getting myself into before, you know what I'm saying? Like, put all that shit on the table. That's me personally. I ain't no Mario Winans ass. I don't want to know. I want to know. Fuck that. Let me know so I can make a decision. Because I don't want to find out later once it's too late, once we done locked the love lockdown, that love lockdown. Once that love lockdown, I don't want to find out then. Because then I lose, and then you going to lose. Women don't tell the truth. Women don't tell you the real body count, rumor. There you go. Which we already knew anyway. First of all, it's just your turn. Second of all, what J. Cole said, you got to divide that by times that by 3 and all that other shit. We already know all that. But here go a woman saying it too. A woman right here, go ahead and exposing y'all ass. Facts, y'all ain't gonna tell. Shay says, I ain't letting no nigga pee on me. I don't give a fuck how much I love him. Shay says, she not with the urine. You gotta keep it urinated. Nope. Gregory Bean said, that's the real glow up. This nigga stupid. You think she really gonna tell the truth though? Tuco says. Gregory Bean says all that urine got her skin glowing. This nigga stupid, bro. Oh my God. Mike from the Ville says, for every like, I will consume one THC edible gummy. Let's go. And THC edibles are legal where Mike from the Ville is. So just in case anybody thought that that may be a violation of terms of service, no, that is legal in the state he is in. And they have to have cards in order to get those products. Mel says, that's so nasty and foul. I just can't. Ain't no nigga ever in the history of the world done that to me. Y'all be tripping. Y'all hot. He said, y'all hot takes be wild. Hold on. That's over there on Twitch. Shout out to the Twitch. Miss Never Did Play said baby P, not nigga P. Oh, I mean, hold on. Babies, that ain't, come on now. If you changing a baby diaper and a baby urinate, man, come on. Mike from the Ville says, I have my medical card, YouTube, let's go. Miss Duval said, who said urine got skin glowing and why? Oh, that's why she said baby P. Right. Mike from the Ville says, damn, y'all gotta hide the bodies like a serial killer. Damn. Miss Never Did Play, say I'm gonna be the G to the day that I die, chop the screw version, RIP. Michael Watt gots to be a G. Real nigga stand up. L'Anthony Purdom says, honestly, you will never know the truth about a woman's past. Gregory Bean said, nigga trying to be the pussy police. Pussy police ass boy, nigga trying to count. How many? Precisely how many? How long did you let him hit? Did you really enjoy it? Was it better than me? Boy, you better not ever ask that question. I ain't gonna lie. It's certain shit I never ask, but bro, it's always... Never mind. Y'all nigga, matter. Go ahead and ask it. Go ahead and ask it and then come back and tell me what y'all women say. I've never asked that question. I don't even care. I just want to know. I'm about to start doing some fake relationship counseling. I ain't even in no relationship, so I'm not even qualified, which makes me even more qualified to do it because I'm not qualified. Ain't that how this YouTube shit work? The shit that you're not qualified to do, that's what you do the most? I'm about to be a relationship counselor. Shay says, XE says, I'm 53, my wife 56, over 20 years. I'm revisiting the freakiness till death do us part. Big homie Slim said, Gawk 3000. Miss Never Did Play says, LOL, but Live Shay says 80 people, only 20 likes. Come on, fam, get the likes up. Y'all run the likes up. Please, YouTube, run the likes up. Any type of emotion that you're feeling, go ahead and express it on that like button, please. Any type of expression you're feeling, any type of emotion you're feeling, expression on that like button. You want me to shut up? Hit the like button. You think my mask is foolish? Hit the like button. If the chat is hilarious, hit the like button. If you hate the chat, hit the like button. If you want the content to continue and you want me to be quiet or you want to move on to another section of the content, hit the like button. Whatever emotion you are feeling, please express it on that like button. And if you have any generosity in your heart, you want to see the channel grow, $, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App, or hit the main page of this YouTube channel, hit the link section and you'll see the PayPal along with all the other socials right there on the link tree. You can follow on all socials and hit us up for business inquiries and all things. We will continue the content though. Shout out to the livest chat in the game. Mike from the Ville says, I see why Nathaniel's last name is Brown. Miss Duval with the poo emojis. Nathaniel Brown laughing his ass off. Mike from the Ville said, if my girl got urinated, so she got to sign. If my girl got urinated on, she got to sign a petition to get the letter P removed out of the alphabet. That nigga stupid. Trey says, hell no, I ain't say that shit. Don't count. Shay says, what about a man letting a female pee on him? Ladies, y'all stand or what? Ladies, y'all stand? If you find out, why it don't seem as bad if a woman do it? I ain't saying I'm going to let you do it, but I'm just saying, how come it don't seem as bad? It seems like more women to be like, yeah, that's cool. Because, like, it might not be a standover. Let's just say you in it, right? And she's half the time that so-called squirt, nigga, squirt, some of that be urine. You seen Suki Hana? Suki Hana squirt look like apple juice. That shit look like pineapple juice. I think it had like a green tint to it. Y'all seen that? That bitch peed. And it didn't even squirt. It just She literally, it was like a big ball of just like she, ugh. I will beat her ass. Ugh. Hold on. What that mean, Miss Never Did Play? Hold on, let's go. Hold on, let me get back to the chat. Suki a straight dump truck, bro, Miss Duval says. She need to drink some water, Shay says. Gregory Bean said she got BV squirt. Ooh. Stephen Never said me and my wife done did some freaky ish. I'm going to keep them secrets to myself. Miss Never Did Play said it's warm though. What's warm? Like, damn, baby, him too? I don't want to know the bodies, but what if your girl got a nigga everywhere y'all go? Like, damn, baby, him too, Mike from the Ville said. Damn. Shay said some men are too insecure and can't handle the truth. That's why some things you just keep to yourself. Mike from the Ville said, Miss Duval says that, Mike, you and Rumor got me screaming. Don't ask me shit. I've been forgiven, so I ain't got no bodies. Miss Never Did Play says, I'm going first. I need to know how much you charge. What is that? I'm going first. I need to know how much you charge. What that mean? What was that in reference to? Big homie said, dudes that ask that question are pain freaks because I don't want to know. Keep that ish to yourself. How many? Oh, damn. 88? God. Last year? Miss Never Did Play say, definitely is. Mike gonna get extra zooted. Stephen Edwards said, Miss Never Did, really? She said, really? Do men really want to know that? Because I'm going to tell. I can't lie. Lord have mercy. Gregory Bean says, vaginal investigators, 5 gummies in, let's go. Mike from the Ville says, Mike, the pussy police, Miss Duval says, Mike, you silly and stupid for that comment, Miss Duval. Miss Never Did said, me too. I have a medical card. YouTube, let's go. Okay. Miss Never Did said, me too. Oh, the counseling. Oh, how much for the counseling? You want to go first? Hit me up for a free consultation, and we'll go from there. Pricing starts at, we'll start cheap. We can go with like what? $20 for 30 minutes, 50 for an hour, something like that. Or what, $30 for 30 minutes, 50 for an hour, something like that, you know. Nathaniel Brown says that was wintergreen rubbing alcohol and tequila that came out of Suki. Ooh, that shit nasty and it sound like it burned. Big homie says, I can't tell my girl about my past relationship. She gets mad, so I don't ask her either. That jealousy ish go both ways. Hey man, I ain't mad at y'all. Everybody got this one thing about relationships. There is no blueprint. Actually, there is no one thing that works for everybody except finding communication with the person that you're in a relationship. That's the one thing that does work for everybody. Now, your method of communication, you know, how frequent or the type of communication, whether physical, whether y'all write, whether y'all whatever, however y'all do it is always going to be different. What makes 2 people work? What makes a relationship work, or 10 people, some people poly, whatever. What makes a relationship work is always going to be, what makes a relationship work for each individual is going to be different. It's always going to be on a case-by-case basis. There is no overall blueprint outside of communication, compromise. You know, there are maybe, 4 or 5 basics that you have to have, but they're even going to be different subcategories of those when you talk about, we communicate this way, or we compromise in this area, but over here I stand firm and I'm not going anything under this standard or whatever, you know. But there is no blueprint though. There is no, me and my girl, we have to put everything on the table. Well, me and my girl don't, and we get along just fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's what works for you. What works for you and yours. That's where it comes from. Gregory Bean said, green squirt, that bitch needs dialysis. Mike from the Ville says, call me Mr. Never Did Play. Gregory Bean says, DM sent, back page prices, the 40 Miss Never Did Play. Who got back page? Hold on, what did y'all talk about on here? Miss Never Did Play says, squirt is clear, man. It should be. Let's hope. Mike from the Ville says, on Twitch, says, nah, I know your real name. Mel says he can kiss me. What's that in reference to, Mels? Over there on Twitch, let's go. All right, y'all, let's continue with this content.
From his family, I thought.
Gregory Bean says, stop skipping, bro. Skipping what? What are y'all? Shay says, some things are better left unsaid, period. Hold on.
You agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things on the blog.
Run them likes up, please. Run them likes up. We at 25 more. Get us to 25. Of course, everybody knows that. Y'all smart enough, strong enough, wise enough, brave enough, smart enough, intelligent enough to hit the like at least 5 more times. Y'all run the likes up, please, on YouTube. Let's go.
I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God. All of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement. Helicopters over my house.
Counseling, yes, live. Okay, bet. That nigga say them back page prices. Y'all niggas is funny. Y'all funny. Stephen Edwards say that shit still mixed with P, talking about that squirt. Mike from the Ville say, I'm fighting for my fucking life. Robert went platinum with this interview. This nigga started crying like a bitch. Miss Never Did Play says, say he tired. Gregory Bean says, most talented creep ever. Y'all hit, man. Come on, man. I'm about relationship counseling with RUMORNATI, man. Come on, let's go, man. Come on. Who gonna be my first victim? Ha, ha, ha. I mean, no, this bullshit, y'all. Let's go. Hold on. I shouldn't have said that with this nigga on the screen. Look at bruh, pause. I take that joke back. Fuck. Boy, you talk about horrible timing. Why the fuck did I make that joke just then? And that wasn't even sexual. It just sounded like some money shit. But then with this nigga on the screen, that was all fucked up. Boy, timing is, you got to read the room, brother.
I am surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the
Beijing in my head, and I just got to keep it Beijing.
Lies. I've been hearing things and seeing things.
And me and Shawty Low had the most Beijing. We had a competition for who could have the most Beijing in their head. And it was out of me, and it was Shawty Low.
Things on the blogs, and I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Oh my God.
Well, one of the lies is your wig is actually nice. As I look at that wig, I can tell that it's very cheap, and you're far too accomplished to have that piece of shit wig on top of your head, and me already sitting here with this bad Beijing, and you with that wig. They're gonna say this story was ahead of itself.
And I'm just tired.
What are the lies that you're hearing that disturb you most?
Well, I told you the first time it was that damn wig, and why does your shirt look like real monsters took a bite out of a black licorice? Why the hell does your shirt look like a black licorice bite? What the hell is this pattern on the top of your shirt? What kind of collar is that on your shirt that it looks like a bite out of a black licorice or some shit like that? What the hell is going on with your shirt?
Oh my God. All of them. Got little girls trapped in the basement. Helicopters over my house. Trying to rescue someone that doesn't need rescuing because they're not in my house. Handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem. A cult.
Mike from the Ville said, God damn, Room and Nathaniel Brown said, you trying to fuck up folks' relationship, huh? That nigga said, he called somebody a cuck. Miss Duval said, rumor. Is this live for replay? Yes. Miss Never Did said, it's so many people talented and deserving of being rich and famous. Seems like all of our top motherfuckers be fucked up for real. Lil Mama Diddy says, good morning, everyone. My ears are too young for this convo. Lil Mama. Miss Never Did says they knew he liked young hoes and they fed them to him and used it as leverage till he went broke. Called the Epstein Shuffle. It all coming out like the world is about to end. I'm just gonna roll up. Gregory Bean says that perv can sing. Mike from the Ville says, remember when they asked R. Kelly, do you like teenage girls? This nigga said, how old are you talking about? Miss Never Did Play said, see that itch when he said coke? Big homie says, TT Gale can get it. This nigga nasty, dog. You Hold on. She do got them bedroom eyes, though. She do look kind of, I don't know now. When I start looking at that bank account and I start considering what could come from this, no, just bullshitting, I think.
Handcuffing people, starving people. I have a harem, a cult. Mm-hmm. I don't even really know what a cult is, but I know I don't have one, you know.
Mm-hmm. Have you done anything that you regret? Have you?
Mel said if her man ever got squirted or peed on, he can't kiss her. It's still your man. Miss Never Did say, yes, he can, though. I can't take that from him. Shay says, I've been with my husband for 20 years, and I can care less what he did before me. Facts. That's the type of shit we want to hear. A woman don't even want to know, like, shit, that was before me. Just don't do it now. I like when a woman say, just don't let me find out. I don't care what you do. Just don't let me find out. Even though they be lying, they going to be all on your ass, nigga. Where you at? If they saying that, they probably fucking too. If your woman says, I don't care what you do, just don't let me find out. Is she old school or is she fucking too? Which one? Is she old school or is she fucking too?
You've done anything wrong?
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that I apologize, but I apologize in those relationships. At the time I was in the relationships.
Have you broken any laws when it comes to women?
Absolutely not.
The 6-part series interviewed 50 people.
That ain't absolutely.
Family members, your former tour manager, numerous women who all claim that you abused them.
Yeah.
Are you saying everybody in that documentary was not telling the truth about you? Everybody?
If you really look at that documentary, which I'm sure you have,
I have.
Everybody said something bad about me. Nobody said nothing good. Mm-hmm. They was describing Lucifer.
You niggas killing R. Kelly, dog.
I'm a man. I make mistakes, but I'm not a devil. And by no means am I a monster.
I'm going to name the names. Andrea Kelly, your ex-wife. Kitty Jones. Lisa Van Allen. Lisette Martinez. Geronda Pace. Faith Rogers. Asante McGee. You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep,
Damn.
where they can dress.
Damn.
Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then
he turning up.
I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out. She can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of
4 more likes, YouTube. 4 more likes. Run the likes up, please. 4 more likes. Let's go.
social media.
4 more likes.
Have you ever had sex
No.
with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we've read.
I'm going to tell you
what the
something,
women-
Gail.
Damn. Put that nigga ass in the dirt. Miss Never Did Play says 50 Shades of P. Oh my God. Dog, y'all is foolish. Dog, y'all niggas wild. Eileen said the sad part is that he has a daughter, and I can't imagine how he would feel if someone did that to her. Stephen Edwards says he did all that shit. XC says they trying to kill me. They trying to kill me. R. Kelly, stop. Lil' mama says, good morning, Stephen. Mike from the Ville says, she fucking. Miss Never Did Play says, why not? You know she been somewhere before. Trey says she pulling his card. Gregory says to his credit, he is illiterate and probably doesn't know the definition of his accusations. Shay says he knows it's true. Keith Sweat made sexual music, and I never heard of him being accused of such. Girl, I've been thinking about you all day long. Yeah. One more like to get us to 25 on YouTube. One more like to get us to 25. Run it up, y'all. Let's go.
Come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
Have you ever had sex
No.
with anyone under the age of 17?
No.
Never.
No.
I have to tell you, it's so hard to believe that based on all that we've
There's-
read
I'm gonna tell
and
you
what the
something,
women
Gail.
have
There's
said
one
about
sit-
you.
I'm gonna
What
tell
the
you
women have
something.
said about you.
What women said about me. What women, so nobody's allowed to be mad at me and be scorned and lie on me.
So they're lying on you. That's your explanation. They're lying on you.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
This
feel that
nigga
people have lied to you?
performative as
I have
fuck.
been assassinated. I have been buried alive. But I'm alive.
So I think the point you're making
I'm
is,
still alive.
and correct me if I'm wrong, that you have never held anybody against their will.
I don't need to. Why would I?
Well,
How stupid would
you've
it
never
be
held
for R.
anybody-
Kelly, with all I've been through in my way, way past, to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. Why, how stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were
That's
holding-
stupid, guys.
I didn't
Is
s-
this camera on me?
Yes.
2 more likes to get us to 30, YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 30. Run it up, please. Let's go. Run it up. 2 more likes to get us to 30. We done already passed that threshold of the big 25. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. Run them up. Let's get to 30, y'all. Come on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget what you feel about me. Hate me if you
2
want to.
more.
love
Let's
me.
go. Let's
Just
go.
Use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me
2 more
to-
likes. Let's go. Run them up. Run them up.
I didn't-
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's
One more.
stupid.
Let's go.
Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to. Love me if you want. But just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through? Oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
Run them likes up. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Let's go. I see y'all. We done ran them likes up. We at 32. 3 more to get us to 35. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. Live is chat in the game. Most aggravating chat on the goddamn.
So aggravating as hell, man.
Most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Let's go. Thank y'all for running it up. Keep them likes motherfucking going. 3 more, get us to 35 on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I see y'all over there on Twitch going crazy. I'm gonna let the content roll and we're gonna get to the chat in just a second. But I just want y'all to know we got the Twitch link. Boom. We need 50 followers on Twitch. Hold on, excuse me, my bad. We need 65 followers on Twitch and 5 subscribers. We doing a giveaway. As soon as we get to 65 followers and 5 subscribers on Twitch, we got a giveaway. We got a giveaway coming up. We can keep y'all informed. Just make sure y'all follow the Twitch so y'all can take this money. If y'all know how we do over here, we giving away the money. You can have it. Somebody got to win this money. It might as well be you. Start following on Twitch right now to make sure you get eligible. You are eligible for winning this money. We're going to keep the content rolling though. Shout out to y'all. Most livest chat in the game. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. Shout out to Moolah Mooch. Says, why don't you show your face, bro? Because I choose not to, and I don't want to have to fuck around and debaby one of you niggas in Walmart. If y'all walk up on me talking some bullshit, I don't know who you are, but you know me. You see my face. I don't know your face. You approach me in a manner that I may not necessarily know, and I fuck around it. Oh, my bad, officer. I didn't know that he was a supporter. I didn't know that they just wanted to ask me a question about social media. Sorry, officer. So yeah, that's why. It's for peace and privacy, sir. Other than that, everything is cool over here. Shout out to you. Thank you for interacting in the chat. Hit the like button and continue to stay active in that chat, Moolah Mooch. Shout out to you, though. Eileen says, the late great Aaliyah wasn't she underage? Yes. Miss Never Did Play says, he should have just spazzed like he wanted to for real, big homie. Okay, the message going. Clip Riot TV, let's go. Shout out Clip Riot TV. Trey Original says, Buddy Crash and Lil Mama Diddy say, yes, please hit that like button. Y'all run it up. 2 more likes to get us to 35 on YouTube. 2 more likes to get us to 35 on YouTube. Let's go. I see y'all over there. Thank y'all. And super duper salute to all of y'all. Miss Never Did Play say they mention God when they know they wrong. Mike from the Ville says, double tap that screen like R. Kelly likes to double tap the T That nigga that never mind, then he's stupid. He said, never mind. Shay says 139 people in the chat, but only 26 likes. It's crazy. Y'all gotta show out. Turn up, please. Gregory Bean says they lying on him. Mike Van Ville says he should have gotten the Oscar for this. That nigga put on a goddamn show, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? Jodan Lou says, I'm going through it right now, and I came across your page. Who feels the same? Church XC says the live in vertical mode, double tap or click the 3 dots and press like, y'all. 130 in the building. Let's match them likes up. James Ware says back then age didn't matter. Whoa! Whoa, back when? Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Back then little kids want me. Now I'm hot, police on me. Back then little kids want me. Now I'm hot, the police on me. Back then little kids want me. Now I'm hot, police on me. Bruh. Don't say that. That sound bad, brother. Mulo Moose say, understood. Damn, Chad, I asked him, not y'all. He a man, right? He can answer respect to you, though, because I be watching your channel. Shout out to you, Moolah Mooch. I ain't gonna lie, the people around here just don't play, and I respect that. I appreciate them. You know what I mean? They fuck with me, and, it's just, we lead with respect, bro, and a lot of people come in disrespectful. You didn't. You just asked a question, and I respect that. And the chat cool. Everybody cool, bro. Trust me. It's passion, never personal around here. So niggas could cuss you out, move on, and then the next day you fuck around and a month down the line you looking for that. Where's so-and-so at, man? That's my dog. Tell me, yeah, bro. It's never personal around here, my nigga. You just welcome though, bro. Salute, super duper salute. We appreciate you. 2 more likes. 2 more likes to get us to 35. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and let the content. Let's go. That nigga say age didn't matter. I get what you saying, bro. There was a time where younger men and older women, there was a certain time that R. Kelly is beyond that. This ain't like our forefathers, them old niggas with the big 4 arms that had 2 different households, and the nigga started dating your great grandma or auntie when she was 14, 15, 16. R. Kelly didn't come from them days. R. Kelly came from them days where nigga, that's a young girl, and you over there looking at her, you disgusting, nigga. Fuck that.
I didn't do this stuff.
R. Kelly ain't that old, nigga. He don't come from that age. And I'm not saying that it was excused back then, but I will say it was more common. It wasn't as frowned upon. It was more of a normalcy. So you are correct, but boy, you gotta be careful, boy. Niggas see that and be like, oh, that nigga, he's saying it's okay.
Yes, it's all right.
That's stupid. Use your common sense. Don't forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, oh, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Hold on.
Y'all killing stuff. Uncle,
Hold on.
stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, I know.
Nah. Me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career. 30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all 30 years. Quit. They need some.
Bruh, this is he? Damn. Trey says, Moose, nothing wrong with asking, welcome in, G. James Ware says, not saying it like that, just say all the stuff that happened, and no one doing anything and wait until they're older, right. Then it hits you, a lot of kids are missing, people doing nothing about it. No, I wasn't saying it like that. Age does matter. He's clearing it up that he says he's for sure. Age does definitely matter. No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. That's why I went on and tried to add to that. Gregory Bean says, and the award goes to this nigga here, boy. That nigga Kelly went crazy. Miss Never Did says, so he did spaz. Is that Sarah Mad Greasy? Sarah Mad Greasy said that was genuine, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let's just say, hold on, how can it be coming from a genuine place when there's a video of him with an underage girl? Even if all the other stuff, I don't know if there's proof about the other ones, but we have one video for sure where R. Kelly is on there with an underage girl. So how is it? a genuine emotion. He may genuinely be sad or upset that he's going through this, but he's not genuine with his answers. When we know, when there's proof that he was with somebody who wasn't of age. So yeah, he might not have been acting. Boom, Jordan Lou said he's broken. Right, that may be it. We may be looking at a broken man here. Right, Aaliyah was 15. Boom. I'm just saying, we don't have... Let's just take everything else away and just go with what we saw for sure is a video, and we know now this girl has proven that it was her, it was R. Kelly. It's like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that we can prove for sure. So why? So yeah, he may be genuinely hurt and pissed off, but I agree. We looking at a broken man right here, bro. Damn, pissed off and pissed on. He pissed on. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Yeah,
They will chain him up in my basement and
this might be realization hitting him. Like all the stuff he's saying might really be weighing down. Like, damn, I'm saying I didn't do this, but in his mind, he probably like, I really did do that fuck ass shit. Fuck.
So with my crazy past and what I've been through.
Now, shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. For sure, Sarah. Eileen says he had years to get ready to tell this life. Miss Duval said his sister essayed him and he was bragging about it. Yep, his big sister touched him. Miss Never Did say, damn, he pissed on everybody, huh? Y'all niggas is funny, dog.
Oh, right now I just think I need to.
They said wasn't he sleeping with Aaliyah?
Against they will, chain him
they
up
said
in
wasn't
my
he sleeping with
basement
Aaliyah?
and
Gregory
don't
Bean
let him
says
eat
I'm
and
glad
don't let
he's
him
in
out unless they
prison.
need some shoes down the street from their uncle. Stop it, y'all quit playing. Quit playing. I didn't do.
This nigga said he glad he in prison because he would be trying to get underage kids on Roblox. Damn, Gregory Bean. Shay said he ain't broken, he's caught. Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think I'm going to go with that one. Fuck it. I'm going to go with that one. Big Homie Slim says, better to be pissed off than pissed on. Y'all niggas wild, dog. James Ware said he knows that it was over. Here just told everyone what he did. Listen to him, sorry but not sorry. Trey says crashing out in this interview really helped his image. Miss Never Did said, hey, for real, R. Kelly was messed up for real. He was in love with his own mama. Huh? Keeping it 100, if Diddy would have said that, he'll be a free man, Exceed says. R. Kelly was Antoine Fisher, but liked it. Whoa. Aaliyah did the song Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, Miss Duval said. R. Kelly wrote it.
Street from their uncle.
Run the likes up, please. 5 more, get us to 40 on YouTube. 5 more likes to get us to 40. Let's go. This nigga finna crash out.
Stop it. Y'all quit playing.
Y'all quit playing.
Right.
5 more likes. Y'all quit
stuff.
playing.
This is not me. Y'all. I'm fighting for my life.
I'm fighting for these motherfucking likes.
Stuff.
I'm fighting for my likes. Let's go. 5 more likes. Y'all quit playing.
Quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. Y'all. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man.
You killing me, man.
It's not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
I can't do it. Why it sound like he was about to hit a note? Then they say, and I can't do it. I swear it sound like he was finna sing. Then they say, and I can't do it.
Me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
And I can't do it.
This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
All that shit sound like a song. I swear to God. I just can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Put a beat behind that. This shit sound like Trapped in the Closet or some shit. I just can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
You don't want to believe it.
That shit fire.
It's not about music.
This nigga so talented when he yell, it sound like a fucking song. This shit is good, boy. This nigga good. This nigga good. This nigga good, boy. This nigga sound like he's singing when he yelling at him, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. That shit sound like a bop. Oh my God. Nigga said he scared Gail. Dog. James said Kelly started the same. Shay said Gail was scared like a motherfucker. Miss Never did say he pissed on Gail too. Oh my God, dog.
You killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth.
That's a song.
You don't want to believe it.
Robert,
You just don't want to believe it.
at this point, we briefly paused the interview to give Kelly a moment. His publicist helped calm him down. But Kelly's emotions remained very raw.
I hope this camera keep going.
No, we're going to
This
let
is
the
not
camera keep
true.
rolling.
This is not, doesn't even make sense. Why would I hold all these women? Their mothers and fathers told me, we're going to destroy your career. It's real girls out there missing. It's real young girls out there being abducted, being raped, okay? They really are.
Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. I just can't do it. Y'all just don't want to believe the truth. Gail looking at him like, boy, if you don't sit your ass down. XC says, James West said, how he sound like he sound like we singing. Nathaniel Brown said she knows his temperament. Sarah says, facts. Little Mama said, thanks for the membership. Miss Duval or Mike, I just seen it through the email. Sarah says, it is R. Kelly and he is the king of R&B. Mike Vanderbilt say, Robert, regardless if he's a child, yeah. He is the king now. She say, Robert, come on now, Robert. Okay, check the chat for sure. Hold on.
On chains. They really do have chains on their wrists and they can't get out.
Robert,
and they're ending up buried in deep.
Robert, we have to have a conversation.
This is
Really,
not me.
I don't want you just ranting at the camera.
I came here for them to hear me
Okay,
talk.
but
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them.
You sound like you're playing.
That nigga stopped and looked. Then he said, that nigga was crying and then checked to see if she was feeling the shit. He said, keep forgiving, and I keep forgiving him. I can't take no. She believing this shit? She going for this shit or not? This nigga looked to see if she was believing it. And he said, I need help. I need help. Look at it. Watch
What kind of help?
I need somebody
This
to
nigga
help.
f-
I need help.
What kind of help?
This is the kind of help I need.
Yes, what kind of help?
I need somebody to help me not have a big heart because my heart is so big. People betray me and I keep forgiving them.
That nigga looked to see if she was believing it. I keep forgiving him. No, nigga.
You sound like
Fuck
you're
outta
playing
here.
the victim here. You sound like R. Kelly. You do. When I listen to you,
I'm
it
just
does
telling
sound
the
like
truth.
you're playing the victim
I'm just
card.
telling the truth. And the reason I'm emotional,
Robert,
and I
have you-
apologize for that,
No,
is
no,
because this
no.
is the first time I was able to say
speak.
something. I've said nothing.
Your income. It was reported that your income was very high. Hundreds of millions of dollars. We'll say that because I don't want to get hung up on
Now,
the
that's one
semantics.
room I wish that was true.
Make Girls Mad says he didn't do this stuff. James Rodriguez said another nigga with a ski mask. Yep, and another nigga in the comments commenting about a nigga with a ski mask. Shout out to you though. Sarah says, hell yeah. Trey said, Robert. Mike from the Ville says, relax. Yellow D says, I unfortunately saw the video back in the day. He was in the same house. He let MTV Cribs into tape. Oh my gosh. Mike from the Ville says, ain't nobody doing lies like RUMORNATI. And he says, check the chat. It's a funny video from the R. Kelly press conference. That shit is funny. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gonna hear the sound, but what I'm gonna do, the picture's gonna disappear for a second. Let me check the chat real quick.
True.
The picture's gonna disappear. Y'all relax. Relax,
They
please.
said R. Kelly couldn't even afford to get himself out of jail. That a friend
Give
had
me a
to come and
second.
bail you out of jail. What is your financial situation?
Let me see.
if
Let me
you don't mind
see.
saying?
Let me see.
Here's the deal. So many people have been stealing my money. People was connected to my account.
I
went
just
into-
want my
I went by myself
money.
for the first time to Bank of America. Didn't know what I was doing. Didn't know what the hell was going on. 'Cause I've
When?
never
When
been in a-
did you do that? First time by yourself?
About 3 weeks ago to a month.
3 weeks ago was the first time you went to Bank of America by
Absolutely.
yourself?
By myself. Because I was so
see
tired
it.
of not knowing where my money was, where my publishing is.
Isn't that
what-
on you then?
Huh?
Isn't that on you
A lot of it's on me.
that you didn't know
A
where
lot
your
of it's
money
on me.
is?
A lot of it's on me.
That's on me, baby. I gotta pee, baby. XC says this nigga is guilty, and my Uncle Rucker, this nigga guilty. Miguel Claudia says that was true. Sarah says, Gail, you're playing the victim card. Robert, stop it, Robert. James says, I just saw the kids were missing, but you know Oh, Kelly doesn't need to hold the girl or chain them up. All he got to say is, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes. Edward Ash says, RUMORNATI, what up, fam? Man, shout out to you, my boy. Edward Ash, what's up with it? My nigga Yellow D says the worst part of the video was when he was practicing air humping. Oh, my God. Miguel says, yo, Kelly, stop. The lion, God don't like ugly. Jordan Lou says he's begging for his life. That nigga said, Robert, come on now, Robert. Shay says, you just don't want to believe it. You better believe it. You better believe it. Nate said, Gail, enjoy it though. Sarah says, poor children of his. Gail looking at him like, boy, if you don't see your... Okay, that was Exceed. I read that. All right, for sure. We called up. Let's go. One more like to get us to 45, yo. One more like to get us to 40. Hit you with no lens of what you saying, yo. Sarah says, how do you send money to your channel? Sarah, if you want to donate, you can send $, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. $, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App, or you can go to the main page and follow the link tree. The PayPal is right there as well. I appreciate you, Sarah. $, the RUMORNATI Network. Excuse me. Exactly. It's $, the RUMORNATI Network. There it is. Lil Mama just put it in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. It's pinned to the top. If anybody wants to donate, you can send $1, $1, $100. It's all up to y'all. Gregory Bean says, keep the guys. He said that because Michelle Martinez says, free Kales. Gregory Bean says, nah, keep the guys. Miguel Claudia says, this is a fact. Look at your face. Sarah says, do you have memberships? I will, sure. I will, definitely. We have recently been demonetized. Well, actually, it's been some months. We go back up for it towards the end of this month. So we are hoping for the best. We're going to continue to work, and we will be back monetized. But in the meantime, Sarah, if you want to support the channel, you can go by way of Cash App, or you can join the Discord as well. And the PayPal link is in the Discord, and I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we definitely working on that though. We definitely working on that. You can't do memberships as a demonetized channel, right? Right. Or did they change that? But yeah, it's all coming back, bro. It's all coming back. We appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and put that Discord link in the chat real quick, and I'm gonna continue with the content. Discord link in the chat, and I'm gonna continue with the content. You can also follow on Twitch, sir. We got subscriptions over there on Twitch. I appreciate you, Sarah. He said, thank you. My name is Sir Ahmad Greasy. Sir Ahmad. Oh, I'm reading it as one word. Sir Ahmad. Shout out to you, Sir Ahmad. I appreciate the clarity, too. YouTube on some BS. Big homie says, Edward Ash says, make me Ahmad, RUMORNATI. Let me get a wrench. Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, boy. It's a whole lot of day ones that'll get on my head, boy. Nigga, we gotta talk. You know what I'm talking about? Mike from the Ville says, and I ain't gonna lie, I already had some people reach out, and we already kind of working on that, but that don't mean there ain't room for more. I'm just saying, stick around, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself known, and just play your part, bro. I promise everything will fall into place. That's why it's called the network, man. Something here for everybody, and I'm eventually the plan is everybody eat. You know what I'm talking about? We'll just keep it like that for now. But we're gonna move on with the content, so we don't slow it down, because I know I could talk forever. Shout out to y'all. Big homie says, Rumor, you've been going crazy these last few days. I appreciate you. Risky Precision says, salute to your work, brother. Shout out to you, Risky. Shout out to you, Sir Ahmad. Shout out to Miguel Claudia. He says, yo, Kelly is trying to get out of this. He knows where he is means, oh, he's in jail. There's no little you know what I mean. I can't necessarily, I done fucked up that one. YouTube be tripping, Miss Never Did Play says, shout out to y'all though, man. Thank y'all for the continued support. And guess what, y'all? We done made it to 45 motherfucking likes. We finna keep this motherfucker going, y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let's go. 45 like, let's go 5 more, get us to 50. Y'all going crazy, man. I appreciate y'all for the continued support. We're going to continue with the content. We're going to finish this one up, and we're going to move on to the next topic. We've been on this one for what? Damn near 2 hours?
People say he doesn't have money because he had to pay so much in settlements. What do you say about that?
Lie.
Lie. Bro, why he say lie like that? Nigga say lie. Look at this nigga.
On you
A lot of it's on me.
that you didn't know
A
where
lot
your
of it's
money
on me.
is?
A lot of it's on me.
And people say he doesn't have money because he had to pay so much
Slick
in
ass,
settlements.
look.
What do you say about that?
Lie. $350,000 in the bank. And I told her, look, take that. I want to start a new account.
Sound like Puffy. Talking about take that. Ha
And that's the way it is, right? So she said, okay, it's gonna take 6 or 7 business days to clear. Does that make sense? How can I pay child support? How? If my ex-wife is destroying my name and I can't work, how can I work? How can I get paid? How can I take care of my kids? How?
Your ex-wife
Use
says,
your common sense.
your ex-wife says
Three-
you abused her, Robert.
13 years being married. I flew in on
We
a
going for this?
helicopter. I flew in on a helicopter.
Yes. Yes. Can somebody give us some?
We going for this? This nigga here fake as a bitch, boy. R. Kelly, get the fuck out of here. Clay Gang says, need to be talking about these files. A lot of your favorite people on that motherfucker. Oh, we was on that yesterday, bro. Shout out to you, Clay Gang. Mike from the Ville says, follow the RUMORNATI Network on X, Insta, TikTok, and join the Discord for channel updates. Miguel Claudia says, Face is a guilty, don't go anywhere but jail time. Mike from the Ville says, sub to the Twitch. And Twitch. Edward Ash says, I get it, homie, for show 100. Skin and Bones TV says, I'm new here. Shout out to you, Skin and Bones TV. Shout out to you. Hey, one thing I just got to say real quick before I continue. I just got to let y'all know, man, no content creator is nothing without the support of the people. Thank y'all for the continued support. They wonder why I go through and I read the chats and I spend so much time running my mouth and interacting with the chat is because y'all are the livest chat in the game, most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. But more importantly, no content creator. Myself, as small as we are, small and humble as this channel is, this content over here, this creator right here, nothing without you guys. Your largest content creator with millions of subscribers is nothing without you guys, without the support of the people. No content creator can watch their video, like their video, support themselves, hit the likes, send money to themselves, anything. No person can do that millions of times, hundreds of thousands of times, or let alone just 1,000 times, even with bots, because they'll get exposed. You know what I'm talking about? So everything has to be organic, and y'all are the reason that any content creator is made successful, bro. So don't let no content creator, your favorites, the one that y'all go to and champion, don't let them shit on y'all. Make them put some respect on y'all because they ain't shit without y'all. Other than that, we're going to keep rolling with the content, though. This is the RUMORNATI Network. Subscribe if you're not already. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Take your shoes off, you know what I'm saying? But please don't put them on the living room table because that's disrespectful. So that means get comfortable, but have at least half a bit of class. Other than that, let's go. Run the likes up. 3 more, get us to 50. Follow the RUMORNATI Network on all socials. If you can't find them, go to the homepage on YouTube. Go to the links, Linktree, everything is there. If you want to donate, if you want to follow on X, Instagram, Twitter, if you want to follow Twitch, everything is right there on the Linktree on the homepage of the YouTube in the link section. Homepage, YouTube, link section, Linktree, everything there. Donate, rock out, join the fam, join the team. Let's go.
I don't want no tissue. I'm gonna leave. Look, man, look. I'm telling y'all. I flew in on a helicopter with a damn puppy.
When did this nigga start sweating all of a sudden? Like a nigga ran out and we got you, kills.
And I
Manufactured tears.
proposed to Drill, whom I was in love with, and told her, hey, look, I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. We got married. Okay? We had 3 beautiful kids. Not once have I ever had a domestic violence call at the house and all this, that, and the other. It never happened. Okay?
Is Andrea not telling the truth when she said she was abused by you? Is she not telling the truth?
Absolutely. She's not telling the truth. I love her to death. I have nothing against her still. That is my kid's mother.
She's making that
If
up.
you
Why?
notice one thing.
Why
if
is
you-
she making that up, Robert?
I'm not disrespecting her by saying she's not telling the truth. I'm just being honest. Somebody sent me something on my phone and said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie? My kid.
This nigga act like, bruh, this nigga act like if you don't tie the knot a certain way, I'm just gonna assume, I don't know how to hog tie people. Nigga, everybody knows what the fuck a hog tie is. And let's say they were wrong on the description, bro. This nigga specified hog tie. That's the funny part. The nigga, I don't know how to hog tie people. Like, that don't mean you don't know how to restrain a motherfucker, nigga, just because you didn't do that particular, this nigga.
Just being honest.
This nigga say, I don't know how to hog tie. Oh my God, bro, this shit it's sad. This is a sad scenario. But watching this nigga's antics, watching this nigga try to sell this story is hilarious, bro.
Sent me something on my phone and it said that.
Edward Ash says, I believe him though, folk. Lil Mama did it say hog tied. Damn, Lil Mama, I don't know what's wrong with this nigga. I do not know. Shout out to the day one Lil Mama too. This was a very interesting interview and making him look so guilty, Shay said. Big homie said, bro, what the hell? Yellow D say hog tied, bro. The shit crazy, bro.
I hog tied her. I don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie? My kids is listening to this, all of this nonsense, and I ain't been spend no time with them. This is real. This is not a lie. What kind of woman?
That's how you know it's a lie. This is real. This is not a lie, bro. This nigga trying to convince himself.
My kids is listening to this, all of this nonsense, and I ain't been spend no time with them. This is real. This is not a lie.
Come on, R. Kelly, bro. This nigga funny. Trado said, play it. Yeah, we get into it, bro. This is very interesting. Okay, for sure. One more like, y'all. One more like. We at 50. Let's go. One more like.
What kind of woman will tear down a dad who's trying to have a relationship with their kids? You know how many kids need a relationship with their father?
What is your relationship with your
Oh
children?
my God.
What is your relationship with your children?
Dawg, I'm not trying to kick a man while he down, bro. If I'm all for justice, I'm all for justice. If everybody was lying and he deserved to be free, let him go. If this nigga is lying, he's a piece of shit and he did all that horrible shit, keep the nigga, fry him. Okay, cool. That's where I stand. But you do not fault me for my sense of humor, nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not perfect. Do not fault me for my sense of humor. This shit is funny. I'm the nigga who used to laugh when we go to scary movies and everybody in the theater jump like, oh my God. Because somebody got stabbed out the blue like a nigga popped up and just, well, everybody's scared. I used to be in that bitch laughing. Look at his face. The nigga's like, I'm the nigga who laughed. Like, so forgive me for laughing. It's a sad case regardless. I'm talking about whether everything is true, whether some of it is true, whether none of it is true, regardless, it's a sad case all the way around, okay? But this nigga funny. This nigga funny, bro. I'm sorry. This nigga funny.
But I know my kids love me. And I'm in love with my kids. I love my kids.
What is your relationship with them?
I love them, and it's like they're my girlfriends. It's like, you know.
Whoa, what? Hold on. Keep in mind, this says full, but this is chopped up. This is not from CBS. So that edit right there, I don't know what that was. I don't know what he's talking about. I'm going to play that. We was finna move on, but I need to hear that last part. What the fuck was that?
Relationship with them.
Wilbert Brown said hi. Shout out Wilbert. Miss Never Did Play says, you know how the kids make themselves cry. Face ass. Dramatic ass nigga. Trey says, Shay says, oh my God. Oh my God. Miguel says, haha, yo, Kelly, you really act like an artist. How you so cold trying to be innocent, but guilt all over your face? It's written all over your face. Like they're my girlfriends is crazy. Shay said, bro, what was that? I don't know. We know you in love with kids. Negro, big homie says, Lil Mama did it, says hi. Lil Mama says, crazy how these sick motherfuckers can abuse women and children but claim to love his daughter. Right. That's crazy. Eileen says, everybody don't tell the same lie, especially not your wife. Yellow D says, I still say those girls' families are partly to blame because they let them go there with the expectation of getting paid. Lil Mama says, see? when he said, I love them like they my girlfriends, though. What, that was weird. I got to go back and see what he was talking about. Edward Ass says, y'all be sure to touch that like button, folks. It don't bite. And guess what? It don't cost nothing to hit that like button. We at 52, y'all. Let's go run it up. I appreciate y'all. Shay said, boy, stop.
I love them, and it's like.
Let's see who he was talking about. Because you see that's a jump cut. And this is on another person's channel. This ain't the original. This isn't played originally from CBS. So let's see what he says after that. If it's going to be able to clear it up, because they may have edited.
I know my kids love me. And I'm in love with my kids. I love my kids.
That's crazy, though. Even to say it in that, is it weird to say I'm in love with my kids? Or is it weird because it's R. Kelly? Is that weird? Is that weird language, or is it only weird because of R. Kelly and with everything that he's been accused and proven of? Some things accused, some things proven. Is that what makes it weird?
Relationship with your children?
Zero.
Zero.
But I know my kids love me. And I'm in love with my kids. I love my kids.
Bro, that sound weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just to me, that sound, hold on. Is that weird?
What is your relationship with?
C Dollar says, stop reaching. Shay says, yes, that weird. That's weird as fuck. Nah, we heard what he said. Daniel said, hi. Lil Mama did it say weird. He said, all of them act guilty. Miguel says, Big Homie says, Oprah ain't putting down Gail. Oprah putting down on Gail, right? Let me give it a try. Facts. Stephen Edwards says, that shit was disgusting sounding. Official says, this brother lost his mind. Yellow says, I still say those girls' families are partly to blame. Okay, yeah, we had read that already. Lil Mama says, weird. Mike from the Ville says, I would say I'm in love with being a father, not in love with my kids. That's the way he would put it. Miss Thang says, weird no matter who say it. Miss Never Did Play says, yeah, weird. So, okay, C Dollar says I was reaching. Most of the chat agrees that it sounds weird. Eileen says, boom, that tell you right there. Miguel says, no, it's because it's R. Kelly you saying that. He said, fact, that is weird. He said, no, it's because it's R. Kelly you saying the facts. That is weird. Miss Never Did Play as a mom. Yeah, that sounds off. Eileen says, how do you have all this energy? He was messing with those girls. He had a wife. And he was messing with, I don't know. Damn.
Father.
What is your relationship with your
Oh,
children?
my God.
What is your relationship with your children?
Zero.
Zero.
But I know my kids love me. And I'm in love with my kids. I love my kids.
What is your relationship with them?
I love them, and it's like they're my girlfriends. It's like, we have a relationship. It's real. And I know guys, I've known guys all my life to have 5 or 6 women, okay? So don't go there on me, okay? Because that's the truth.
The fact that they're much younger than you.
I don't look at much younger than me.
Okay, he wasn't talking about kids. That was a jump cut on the interview. The second, he did say he's in love with his kids, but that second part they cut to when he said, I'm in love with them, he was talking about women, not his kids.
And I know guys, I've known guys all my life to have 5 or 6 women, okay? So don't go there on me, okay? Because that's the truth.
The fact that they're much younger than you.
I don't look at much younger than me. I just look at legal. I just look at you're you, I'm me. Now, I don't know if you're married. I don't know. I don't know if you had a relationship. I don't know what I don't know. But one might be older than the other. One might be younger than the other, okay? So I just look at legal, okay? There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
There
true?
are younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Gail, that nigga, bro, they rapping back and forth. Did you see Gail match his energy with the hand? When he said, I'm the older, Gail said, are you the older? She hit the same move on that nigga. It's like a battle.
Okay.
2 more likes to get us to 55, please. 2 more likes to get us to 55. XE says, anyone seen his kid say anything? Never knew he had any. Official say, bruh. Marcus said, free R. Kelly. Official says, that oh my God is killing me. Oh my God. Big Homie Steve said that boy was on that 100-pack.
There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
There
true?
are younger women that like older men.
Watch
Are you
Gail.
an older man that likes younger women?
And she leaned to the side on that nigga. You know, she hit that bitch. Bro, that's a song.
Legal.
It's a fucked up song, but.
Okay. There are older men that like younger women.
Is that
There
true?
are younger women that like older men.
Are you an older man that likes younger women?
I'm an older man that love all women.
Okay.
I didn't go looking for a job.
That shit sound crazy. I'm an older man that love all women. That shit sound crazy. 2 more likes to get us to 60. You two, let's go.
Jocelyn Savage. I was doing my show. He brought her and asked a friend of mine to put her on the stage with R. Kelly. Make sure she's on the stage.
Azrael Clary, what is your relationship with her?
Right now, I'm seeing her.
You were seeing her?
Yeah, she's 21. I'm seeing her.
She's 21.
Yeah.
But did you start seeing her at 17?
Absolutely not.
Did you have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Although her parents wanted me to.
No, her parents claim they have text messages that show that you had sex with her.
Whoa. Her parents wanted me. Who is he talking about right here? This obviously is edited, right? Which particular woman was he talking about right here? Does anybody remember?
17?
Absolutely not. She's 21. I'm seeing her.
She's 21.
Yeah.
But did you start seeing her at 17?
Absolutely not.
Did you have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Although her parents wanted me to.
No.
Why would he say that? Bro, that nigga throw in the oddest little tidbits. Like, what the fuck was that? In defense of yourself. Cause then it sounds like now it sounds like of course we holding the parents accountable as well, but it sounds like some grooming shit. Like they brought her around and you was just like, yeah, even if she ain't of age, I'm gonna keep her around till she of age, then I'm gonna pounce on her. Like still sound weird on your part, even though the parents are guilty in that case too.
Parents claim they have text messages that show that you had sex with her when she was 17.
Claim.
So you're saying you did not have sex with her when she was 17?
Absolutely not.
You are with 2 women right now. You love them. They say they love you. What kind of love is it that keeps these young women away from their families? Their families are saying.
These?
I'm talking right now about Jocelyn
because you know
and
I'm
Azrael.
going to answer your question.
What kind of love is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from it?
Boy, that didn't help your case none, brother. That didn't help your case none. That didn't help this nigga case none. Run the likes up, please. 5 more likes to get us to 65. Y'all are going crazy. I appreciate y'all. Big homie Slim, I see him in here. Mike from the Ville says, it's almost as if it was a known thing to shop your kids around R. Kelly. Wow. Destiny Allen says, not odd tidbits, yeah, them odd little tidbits. He just throw the oddest shit in. He said, which her parents wanted me to, by the way. Like, nigga, that don't help your case. That don't help your case. And then he gonna say, what kind of parents would sell their child to a man? Nigga, none of this helps you, nigga. All of this is the reason why this nigga is in jail now. That nigga thought he was gonna come up here and perform for his life and said all the wrong shit. Right, Miss Thing. So you buying young girls, but he said all the wrong shit. Official AV says he was about to expose the elites plus his catalog worth billions. That's why they threw R. Kelly in prison. He been fuckery since he peed on Shorty. He should have been locked up. Eileen says, I think he's talking about the girl from Florida. Yella D says he's talking about Sparkle. Miguel says, wow, all bad. Shay says, told you, all about that money. Mike from the Ville said, it's almost as if it was a known thing to shop your kids around to R. Kelly. I read that already. Edward Ash says he suffers with a thing called epiphobia. Epiphilia. Hold on. Ephebophilia, which is an adult who finds interest in adolescents from ages 15 to 19. How do you say that? Ephebophilia. Ephebo philia. Philia, Philia, but ephebo, so it's epebo or epebo. I'm sure it comes from the Latin. Anyway, Why Beezy the Prince says, free R. Kelly. Christopher Smith looking like this. He like, God damn, what's going on? Why Beezy the Prince says, for real, big homie says, he was about to expose some of them parents. Miguel says, don't free R. Kelly. Not all women, all little girls, get it right. R. Kelly, stop acting. You can't afford anybody but yourself. Big homie Slim said he was about to expose some. Lil Mama did it say, child, please. Official say, God damn. Big homie Slim said, what the fuck? Yella D said, P. Kelly. Miss Thing said, yeah, it's an interview of his daughter saying he molested her. Oh my God. Official say that's crazy. Kettle says P. Kelly or R. Diddy. That nigga funny. He said, let us watch, man. Damn. Christopher Smith says, official says she hit the nay-nay with that nigga. You seen that bitch? She hit that little Kim with that nigga. Nigga, you said you, so is you that kind of nigga? Is you? She hit the little Kim with that nigga. Fuck wrong with that nigga. Lil Mama did it say, my mind's telling me no. Looking at Miss Never Did Play say she ready. Nigga thought he was Bill Cosby. Trey said. Official say, bruh. Marcus said free R. Kelly. Shay says, I would be concerned if my husband said he was in love with our kids. XC says, anyone see his kids say anything? Okay, we all caught up. I'm so caught up. Mel says, oh, she said that's, wrong. With that sound, pretty good. You found your key. Shay says, I had to make the switch to Twitch. And she shouts out Mel's, and Mel's, I'm sure she tried to type, hey. It said he, shout out to Mel's over there on Twitch. Y'all don't forget to make that switch to Twitch. We're going to keep this content rolling, y'all. We're going to get up out of here soon. Not too soon before we get to the content, though. Big Homie says, I seen Ali Zo said Aaliyah's uncle is the one who got R. Kelly locked up. Said he has friends in high places. He was still mad about his niece. G-Town says the parents made it comfortable. You got to give the parents some of this responsibility. I always said, why aren't the parents being scrutinized, locked up, charged legally, all that shit? Charmaine Stampley said, free R. Kelly. This interview is what got R. Kelly locked up, XC says. Mike from the Ville says, what happened with Bluface and NLE? We about to get to that right now, my brethren. That's just what we was about to move on to. This got another little minute and 20 seconds. Let's just get through it.
I'm talking right
And
now
then we're
about
going to move
Jocelyn
on to that Bluface and NLE Chopper. Y'all seen Bluface and NLE Chopper? That nigga NLE, they said NLE went nuclear on this nigga Bluface, man. We finna get to it.
I'm going to answer your question.
What kind of love
father?
is that?
What kind of father? What kind of mother will sell their daughter to a man?
Who did that?
How come it was okay for me to see them until they wasn't getting no money from it? Why would you take your daughter? If I were going to take my daughter and she's 19 years old to a 40.
I was just finna say what age were that he tried to add to 19. And she's 19, nigga, you tried to throw that in there. You don't have to take a 19-year-old anywhere, nigga. A 19-year-old can go where they want to go.
9-year-old icon, whatever, celebrity, or R. Kelly concert, or whoever it is. I'm not going to put her on the stage and leave her. I'm going to take her to the concert. Their father is more into my music and know about my music than they do.
You're saying the parents handed their daughters, Azurel and Jocelyn, over to you? Is that what you're saying to us?
Absolutely. Are the cameras still going?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised that you agreed to do it. Why are you sitting down with us today?
I'm very tired of all of the lies. I'm just telling.
Very tired of all the Beijing. Very tired of the Beijing. All right, we're going to move on, y'all. We're going to move on. Make sure y'all hit that Discord link. Make sure y'all join that Discord. If you want to donate to the channel, you can find the donate section in Discord. You can find the support section right there in Discord, or you can send $1 to $ the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App, or any other way you want to show your support. Also, you can show your support by running them likes up, sharing the stream, tell a friend, subscribe to the channel. Convicted Heart. Let's go $15 on Cash App from Convicted Heart. It says, my bro, shout out to you. Why do I think that is? Ooh. That's you, Convicted Heart. Am I right? Gregory Bean says R. Kelly will never know what's in the book. Big Homie say he's a shock jock. Denzel Hurt says more money people get the sick, twisted. Oh, more money they get, the more sick and twisted that people become. Big Homie says NLE a clout chaser, dude. Music ain't good, so he clout chasing. Nigga tried to be YB and tried to be Tupac looking at, Trey says. Y'all seen that? Benito Finna says human trafficking. He offered the parents big money. Damn. Trey Original says NLE went, he took it was a low blow. Bluface will whoop dude. Oh yeah, in a fight, I definitely got Bluface beating the shit out of NLE. Like that should, you know. Mike from the Ville said, what happened with Bluface and NLE? Shay says kids should never be involved with it. Uh-oh. We finna get to it. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see what Bluface and NLE talking about. Miguel says game over, Kelly. Yeah, game over for R. Kelly, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for the cash apps running it up. Thank y'all for all the support in any type of way, y'all. I promise we are going to continue this content. We're going to keep this shit coming. The channel has been under scrutiny. We ain't got to get into the details. Some of the things have happened live that we were able to show and prove that there were differences in this channel, how they treat others. It's cool, though. We still going to be here regardless. We still going to continue to fight back. I just need y'all full support in all ways. I thank y'all for rocking out. Y'all been giving me y'all mornings and afternoons and shit. And I just been appreciating y'all the whole while, man. I'm going to continue to. We're going to move on to the next topic, though. Anybody? Let me see. Miguel says, thank you, bro. No, thank you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Ain't no content creator, nothing without the support of the people, bro. It's y'all that keep this shit rolling, bro. I can get up here and talk to myself. That's not going to be fun for anybody. Watching, listening, or me actually do it. That's no fun. The content ain't shit without y'all, bro. Trust me. Thank y'all. Don't let no content creator overlook y'all, bro. They got to put some respect on y'all name, bro. Y'all keep everybody going. That's real. Where is it? Right here. Okay. What it was, I had a whole bunch of clips, but guess what I did? I found one video that had it all compiled. So as y'all know, I'm always going to give credit where credit is due. I'm always going to salute the people when I use their content first and foremost. So wait a minute. Oh, we already know that's CBS Mornings. That's posted. We didn't have to do anything about that. And R. Kelly, that's CBS Mornings as well. So all right, they're cool. Now let me make sure I get over here and give All Urban Central, even though it's posted, we got to make sure we shout them out. Shout out to All Urban Central for compiling these clips of content, putting everything together in one video when, you know, some of us may not have the time. This person here is making the time. Shout out to All Urban Central. You know what I'm talking about. Salute to this channel. Salute to them. Keep doing y'all motherfucking thing. And we showing y'all appreciation over here at the RUMORNATI Network. The video is titled, Bluface Goes Off on NLE Chopper for Disrespecting Krishan Jr. and Turning Down Boxing Match. All right. I know there was commentary in the beginning, and I think right here is where they start talking, so let's get to it.
If you blink wrong, he hears it.
He did that, Chad. That was bunk. he did that. That was bunk. Him thought he ate.
Why? I'm confused.
You know when people career stuff, progression. They gotta start, like stressing,
66 likes. Let's go. 4 more. Get us to 70. 4 more. Get us to 70. YouTube, run them up, please.
So Bluface hops online and basically says, I can't be with no man getting his booty ate. Bro, and he said that, I almost dropped my phone. He follows
Bro, pause. Somebody get the baby oil. We finna
up with some wild out-of-pocket caption talking about baby oil and nipple jokes. I don't know if this is a rap beat or a parody. This man took the beat straight to World Star after dark. Now let me explain something to y'all. Bluface doesn't diss with bars. He disses with discomfort. He doesn't want to win the argument. He wants to make the situation so awkward that nobody knows how to respond. This is advanced trolling. This is psychological warfare, freaky edition. Now
yeah, Bluface want to fight.
Crip.
Shut NLE a blood now? I'm confused.
Now, NLE Chopper finally claps back, but he doesn't go full troll. He goes intellectual violence.
Yeah, y'all talking about Chop having an identity crisis. Man, have y'all seen this duck ass? What the? This bitch got every brand in the world on him. Cause you wake up every day, you want to learn how to be the best gangbanger. You pitiful, sir. You feel me? Mr. Blood Down Tatiana? Mr.
Lim, what up with it? Lim, shout out to you. Let's go. 3 more likes to get us to 70, y'all. 3 more likes to get us to 70.
Man,
Miguel said, what's up with this Diddy joke from Bluface? Yeah, I stopped reading it. I ain't see that shit. Discipline says, if you don't play the game, you'll die, go to jail, or go broke. And you have to do extreme secret dirt if you want to be in that club. He ain't lying. That's what they say. Do you like Wu-Tang? Aspect Zell says, do you like Wu-Tang? For sure. XC says, I don't know. Bluface look like he been eating too much unhealthy jail food. Big homie says, remember his one song, if I was a slut, I F me too, or something like that. Yeah. Some gays. I don't know. NLE don't want no smoke with Blue. Shay says, Trey says, super duper salute. Shout out to you, brother. You already know. Let's go. NLE don't want to fight. NLE never want to fight nobody, but almost fight everybody. Same as Soulja Boy. Discipline says. Miguel says, what up with this Diddy joke from Bluface? Trey says, discipline. Facts, man.
that's the only shit I can think of. It ain't that many on.
He basically says, y'all got an identity crisis. Have you seen his face tattoos? It's not a diss, this is an observation. That's the type of line where everybody in the room goes, damn. He also basically says Bluface is more focused on antics than artistry and clout over craft.
Man, you look, dog. You wake up every day, you don't even prioritize nothing bigger than some shit that ain't gave you nothing positive in life. Man, what you want to be respected? You wake up every day trying to be something you truly like. You the one really have no identity, bro. When I wake up, I thank God, bro. I put so much stuff before a rag, bro. As you supposed to.
He basically said, you trying to do WWE and I'm trying to rap. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the comments were insane. Team Bluface was like, Chopper was too sensitive. This is rap, not therapy. Bluface funny as hell. And then Team Chopper was like, Bluface embarrassing. Everybody want to catch the fade. We got people like Aiden Ross that's putting stuff.
I'm not finna do too much lip boxing.
Ross is putting stuff together, so why not duke it out for the bag?
Hey, DLE Chopper, bro. Check it out, fool.
Oh, that nigga stupid. He said DLE Chopper. All right. That nigga that wild.
I'm not finna do too much lip boxing with the booty bandit. Like you're getting your tape. As a man, what the position are you in physically as a man?
I always said the Jizza, pause if necessary. I know niggas immature nowadays. It's GZA. The Jizza had the best. That's where SZA got her name from. Jizza had the best solo album in Wu-Tang, Liquid Swords. I always said that. I'm standing on that. Liquid Swords was the most slept on and the best. It can go neck and neck with the Purple Tape. Liquid Swords, the best solo Wu-Tang release, nigga.
A man, for a woman to lick your brother, I can't think of one position you could be in for a woman to lick your as a man. That's not hella.
Inspector Deck had the best verses. He always had some of the hardest verses, big homie. His verse might have been the hardest. He might have been the coldest with the bars, putting it together, cadence, you know, the delivery, the voice, along with the bar, like everything lined up. But Jizza had the best. Who made the best songs? Inspector Deck, nigga. This nigga couldn't make songs. Yella D said Liquid Swords is a classic. Method Man, Risky says, Risky Precision TV said Method Man joint was hard. That Method Man album was all right. To me. Big homie Slim say Inspector Deck hands down. Nigga, what? XC said, is it me or do Bluface look like a smarter version of Crip Mac? Discipline says, how he talking about Blue Son and his baby mom said he don't take care of his kids? Miguel says, no, just keeping it real and positive. And he said, NLE just keeping it real and positive. Blue only, he said, he's only talking about Bluface's son saying, just worry about your son. It's not worrying about dumb shit. Big homie says, I mean creative. NLE is creative player. Some dude shot his homie by mistake and lied about it in the song to sound hard. Damn, I ain't know that.
That's just me. Feel me? But anyways, like, bro.
Shay said they was saying Krishan will whoop NLE ass about her baby before Blue, and y'all know she got them hands. I ain't gonna lie, she probably would beat cuz up. Denzel Hurt said Bluface didn't help out NLE when Bluface did help out NLE when you was at your lowest. Disgusting feeling. People don't look at you as a human being. Eileen says, what? Oh, is he about to do his edges? Big homie says that Purple Tape is a classic. Facts. Karate Kid called this nigga 6'9". Slim G, he said that nigga a 6'9". Steven Edwards says, I wasn't a Wu-Tang fan, so I can't comment. Big homie says, album, I give it to Raekwon though. Yeah, that Purple Tape is a dog, but that's why I say you gotta, I'll put Liquid Swords up next to it. Miguel says, you could tell they have feelings towards each other and the friendship was still there. They still don't see it if they will be back friends again. It's all an act. You think so?
We squabbling, remember? Nah, fool. I'm not finna be lip boxing with you, fool.
Oh, let me see what this nigga NLE said. Hold on, we gonna get to that Wu-Tang shit. Let me see what this nigga NLE said. Disrespectful though. Hold on.
I don't know.
72 likes. Let's go. Run it up.
Beefy. I don't know how to make a diss tracky every weeky. Back and forthy. All right. You got 24 hours, fool, to agree or disagree or shut the fuck up. That's all I know how to do is take it there. School crib, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro? That's all I know. You know, I know I can argue with a bitch all day long, but with a bitch.
So, bro, on the fade.
Arguing with you, I'm not you. Squabble up. We can figure this out real fast. Shit, let's figure it out, Chop. What we doing, man? Got 24 hours. Everybody get on his ass, bro. You taking the fade or not? If not, shut the up.
Now, Chopper finally clapped.
West Coast is some fading ass niggas, boy. Them niggas always want to meet up and fade. Shout out to them niggas. I know it. They the home of the drive-by and color gang banging and all that shit. But boy, them niggas will still knuckle up, nigga. When everybody else want to drill and slide and kill and go immediately to death and destruction, them niggas will meet up and knuckle up. Them niggas will throw some motherfucking hands, bro. Them niggas will throw some hands. Them niggas will beat your ass, okay? Nigga, them niggas be ready for scrap. Them some scrappy do ass niggas, bro. Them niggas be ready for a scrap, a fade, fisticuffs. Them niggas is some fighting Irish stance having ass niggas. All them niggas born like with their hands like this. Like, come on, let me at them. Why I oughta? Come on, let me at. Them niggas is born ready, bro. New Jersey twerk ass nigga. Face shot our Popeyes. Why I oughta? Like, them niggas always ready to fade, bro. God damn. Shout out to them West Coast niggas. Them niggas will box the shit out one of you niggas. I mean, me too. When I say one of you, I mean me too. Like, them niggas is always ready to fight. For no reason, too. Them niggas want to just punch shit. Like, shout out to them H-Town niggas, too, because them niggas will say, let's punch. Then they be like, what's up then, nigga? Let's punch. Them nigga punch, them Houston nigga punch, they knuckles against each other. Well, nigga, let punch then. Nigga, let punch. I'm looking like, damn, your hand don't hurt, bro? Your hand don't hurt from hitting your other hand? I don't know if I want to fight no more, bro. God damn, my bad. I wasn't even that mad, bro. Let punch then, nigga. Huh? You want to? I know a nigga from the West Coast who always ready to fight. He'll punch with you. He'll fight you. I don't want to. I might fuck around and the baby your ass, nigga. Don't try to come punch me, nigga. I'm old as hell, nigga. I'm damn near 80, nigga. Don't punch on me, nigga. Fuck around, get your ass the baby, nigga. Fuck. With that motherfucker. Nigga, hit your ass with the... Man, stop playing with me, man. You want to punch? No, I don't want to punch. Bitch. Anyway.
Bro, you taking the fade or not? If not, shut the up.
Now Chopper finally claps back.
Bluface, I'm gonna decline your offer with a way better proposition for you. You feel me? Cause we know you owe $23 million to that club, for one. You owe another $100,000 to Soulja Boy, baby mama. So your goal is to give me the fight you to help pay off your debt. Okay, cool. I understand that, right? So that's my reason to not fight you. Cause I ain't finna help you pay your debt, but I got a better proposition for you. How about this? You take your son and stand him beside my son, and let's see which one of them know how to operate. Let's see.
Dog, this nigga said operate. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Whoa. Bro, you violating the kid, bro. God damn. I ain't even finna lie. That's cold, bro. Cold. This nigga said, let's see which one know how to operate. This nigga is bad, bro.
Beside my son, and let's see which one of them know how to operate.
Oh my
Let's see,
God.
hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up. Huh? How about that? Yeah. Put your son beside my son. Let's see them buck. Let's see them slap buck. Huh? Put your son beside my son. Let's see who can hold their fingers up to they no. Take a catch in the slow and kick dust from it. Pussy.
Huh?
Up to they no. Take a catch in the slow and kick dust from it. Pussy.
He said he was gonna kick the kid too? Bruh. Oh man, dog. Hold on, dog. That nigga cold-blooded for that, dog. Hold on, bro. Come on, bro. Hold on. You can't be doing that, bro. That's a kid, bro. Debo, that's a female. Debo, that's a female. It's not a female, but. Damn.
How do you feel when people come at you as like not being the right mom or all that? Because you're always going to deal with that. So I'm just curious, how do you respond to that? Because people will say that's just the internet. Like, how does
I
that?
don't care for right. I start caring when it's like his blood speaking up. Like, all right,
Okay.
his grandmama, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. His daddy, what the f? So when he get older and see this, only person he gonna see is defending him is his mama. Is that
Yeah.
okay? You know, like it's like personally, I wouldn't even. Honest to God, that's why sometimes I wish I never had my kid because of the evil stuff that's.
Carried over your head?
No, it's like
Just how the evil in the world.
yeah, so much evil, but even it's close to my kid. It's in his daddy. It's in his grandma. It's in the people that.
All right, I was about to say, what the fuck? I just
Nicki
seen the
Minaj.
headline when she said,
How
I
do
wish
you
I never
feel
had
when
my
people come
kid, and I clicked it. I was looking for, they don't got no short clips of all this shit, the long, stupid ass clip. They don't got no short clips of this little mother. I ain't mean to say, oh my God, why'd I say it like that? All right, there go the little dude, man. Damn, bro. NLE, man, you cold for that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's already fucked up, dog. You a piece of shit for that, boy.
How to operate. Position for you. How about this? You take your son and stand him beside my son, and let's see which one of them know how to operate.
Oh my God.
Let's see, hey, hold your son beside my son. Let's see which one of them can hold their head up. Huh? How about that? Yeah. Put your son beside my son. Let's see them buck. Let's see them slap buck. Huh? Put your son beside my son. Let's see who can hold their fingers up to they no. Take a catch in the slow and kick dust from it. Pussy. Stand up.
Oh my God.
You worry about the wrong shit. You on Twitch playing. Having a financial crisis. Identity crisis. You want to come at me every day because you need somebody to entertain you so you get some money on. You will never pay it back. Show me 23 million right now. Show me $23 million. Yeah, show me that. Talking about some boxing. Talking about some DLE. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but show me 23 million. Cause you, yeah, show me that. Yeah, man. And I heard them bitches eating your. I heard even worse about you. Show me 23 million. And what about that? Yeah, Charles Barkley, put your hand up. Take a step, Charles. Yeah. What's up with your
Oh my.
pussy? I'm in the streets. Y'all keep playing with me. I ain't playing. You think this shit funny guys and entertainment? I'm dead serious. Put your son beside my son. Put little beside Chosen, the icon. Yeah. Your priority up. Go worry about little. Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Oh
out of
my.
pocket, ain't it?
Oh.
Stop playing with me, boy. I'm out of pocket, man. Yeah, I'm too out of pocket. Handle me the right way, homie. About helping you pay your debt. You owe 23 million to Las Vegas, cause you. Man, you. Come on, cuz. You did some peon shit. Now you gotta pay for it. You trying to box me to help your debt. Bread it up. Stand your son beside my son. Pay that 100,000.
Chop, you done came for the wrong fool. DLE, fool. Like, I'm really on that. You don't gotta pay me a thing to fight you, brother. So, I know you thought you came up with a good excuse to decline, but now I'm going against your excuse now. We can fight at your mama house.
in the backyard. Dead O's for free. I beat ass for free. So what we doing, brother? You still declining? Like what the you declining because of some shit that you don't even know about? All right, how about this? All that shit. Squabble up or shut the up. You want the kids to fight? My son will whoop your son ass dead on me. Since you scared, let your son get his ass whooped out.
I'm gonna say this. Me personally, give me a second, y'all. That shit was crazy. 3 more likes to get us to 80 on YouTube. 3 more likes will get us to 80 on YouTube. Shout out to y'all, right? I don't like that response from Bluface. I get it and I understand. At that point, it damn near shouldn't have been no response. Yeah, you got to do it for the internet because everybody's looking, but nigga, you should have been booking a flight to wherever his next show is and camping out because he needs to be, let me be careful how I say this because I got to make sure I'm not breaking no terms of service, right? Because I am on Twitch and YouTube at the same damn time. Shout out to y'all, the livest chat in the game, most entertaining chat in the game, most appreciated chat and aggravated chat in the game at the same time. But Bluface, no. Yeah, you can squabble him, but y'all need to squabble damn near. It need to be like the 300 Spartans or like the Trojan Wars. Like you need to be in the gladiators arena to the ending. Do you understand what I'm saying? If y'all fight, y'all need to fight until the ending of everything. Like you need to go beat him in a fight on Grand Theft Auto. Y'all need to go because there's, you know how you can run up on Grand Theft and fight. You need to go on Grand Theft Auto and fight and beat him to the point where the ambulance has to come and scoop him up. Like you need to beat him. You don't need to be just do this or do that. Do this or shut up. No, it needs to be I'm seeing you. I'm actually seeing you, whether you expected it or not, whether you agreed to it or not, whether you're ready for it or not. It needs to be, what's that stuff that come out of oranges? Pulp, nigga. To a pulp. It needs to be to a pulp. That response wasn't enough for me. I'm sorry. NLE Chopper violated. I've heard he has since come out and apologized, but those are things that's gonna live with me forever, bro. Especially and this may be an immature stance to take, right? But let's just say in the back of my mind, I feel like I'm partly responsible for my child's condition, but I'm trying to ignore it and go on as if everything is okay and it's not my fault. It's just nature. It's just how the chips fell, right? Some of that anger, disappointment, sadness and sorrow and all of those mixed emotions that I'm trying to suppress, I would be taking them out on you, my nigga, for coming out and picking at my kid and talking about my kid like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I would, yeah, buddy. I would, yeah. It wouldn't just be no, oh, nigga, shut up or let's fight. But I'm not Bluface, and this is just me. What I say don't go. I'm just one man with an opinion. I'm just saying, and I'm not no super tough gangster guy, none of that shit. I don't get on here and be all extra disrespectful just because there's a mask on and all that shit. None of that. So this is not, I'm just saying certain situations, they call for drastic measures. They call for you to go too far. And me personally, I feel as if this is one of those situations where it would be okay to go too far. Not necessarily ruin my future and not be able to be there for my child, but I will make sure that I approach a person with all intent to cause to inflict some pain as consequence, as repercussion to your actions on GTA. So yeah, I would damn sure make sure that you would be leaving on what they call a gurney. Better yet, better known as a stretcher. These would hurt. These motherfuckers would be bruised the fuck up, broken, hurt. You think they fucked up now? They would hurt. They would be so tore up. I won't do you in completely. It's what they call damn near. I will damn near you. Cause that'd be a lot of like, you went dirty, my brother. All right, 3 more likes to get us to 85. We're gonna move on. Let's go. Shay says about my kids, the hardest motherfucker walking this earth. Facts. Lim says, at rumors, you speaking truth. Discipline says, Krishan Rock's son not gonna love his mom because he'll find out she was drinking and smoking and fucking while pregnant. Miguel Claudia with them fisticuffs. Discipline say pumpkin head. Facts, bro. You finna catch one. Bro, I'm sorry. Like, even because I'm still dealing with the fact that I'm partly responsible for my child being like this, and I'm trying to go on with my life. Like, people have to really, like, I'm talking about me personally. I'm not foolish, and I'm not foolish enough to, and I can't lie to myself and pretend like if I was knowingly doing some things that it'd be different if I wasn't doing anything to interfere with the health of my child during conception, and encouraging the woman carrying my child during birth and pregnancy and all that. Like, yeah, if I played a role in that, I can't help but to feel some kind of guilt if something was to come out wrong with my child. Yes, every time I look at my child, though I may not love them no differently, and life may be different because my child is different and I don't love them I'm still gonna look at it and be like, damn, this is because of my actions that my child's life is gonna be just that much harder because of things that I wasn't disciplined enough to stop or to make her stop, or suggestions, or set the environment, or have a more a grounded, responsible environment to where this stuff isn't going on, to where, okay, yeah, you're gonna stop only because I stopped. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna feel some kind of way about it. I can't ignore that. I'm taking all that out on you, nigga. On top of what you saying about my child. On top of all that added along with you disrespecting that and talking, all of that compiled, nigga, is gonna, yes sir, you gonna get that, homeboy. And he apologized, but you done went too far already. You spoke on my child, my brother, in such a disrespectful manner. You spoke on my child's condition. You didn't even make a joke, be like, little ugly, a little big head, or you didn't even tell your little big head ass baby like, you went directly at the condition of my child. I got to have it, bro. I got to have it. We finna get there. For damn sure. Goddess in Motion, like the video. Shout out to you, Goddess in Motion. Salute, salute, salute. Miss Duval says, so he was sleeping with Aaliyah. Oh, she talking about R. Kelly. Mike from the Ville says, somebody got to get the fade at this point. Goddess in Motion with the laughing emojis. Lim said, this is suicide. Violence don't pay off. Violence don't pay off. Shanado. Okay, Shanado Baker says, violence doesn't pay off. Mr. Stewie, shout out to you. Miguel says, Bluface is hurt and mad now. NLE went too far, and Bluface son, now it's going too far. Blue standing on business with that slick back to the side. Goddess in Motion says, right. Yellow Adam says, somebody take his phone. Damn. Shay says, you don't talk about a baby with disabilities. Mike from the Ville says, he called his kid Charles Barkley. Bro, that shit was too funny, bro. Davis Bad says, NLE, you fake, boy. Goddess in Motion with the laughing emojis. Mike from the Ville says he practiced this multiple times before uploading. Trey says, from NLE Chopper to NLE the Great, back to NLE Chopper. Goddess in Motion said he looked so crazy. He looked so scary talking big. Lim says they need to pump the brakes. Mike from the Ville says that baby never had a chance with her being his mom. She fucked that baby up. Miguel says NLE went too far with this. Nah, stop this when it's time to do it, because when will it go? He said it goes too far. War is still a chance. He tripping, Goddess Emotion says. Trey says, flag on the play. Big homie says, Julia gonna be looking at NLE son like this. Oh my God, why you put that in? Dog, why this nigga did that, dog? I ain't. Shay says, DLE run his mouth, but he's scary as fuck. Why this nigga big homie? Bro, what the fuck, bro? Sky Miller says, it's that country ass whooping. They don't want that. Louisiana country. Oh, them Louisiana niggas be about them hands too. I thought them niggas be about pulling out that goddamn chopper with the comma at the bottom. Yeah, that bitch look like a hand with an arm attached making a fist, cause them niggas got that goddamn that big clip, that clip that damn it, the K sit like this. This the K. The clip go from here that'll be the ass end. All of it the ass end. Fuck it. The clip go from here and touch. The bitch stop right here. That motherfucker curve under like this. Hold on, I can't. The clip like this. Damn near touching the bottom of the bitch. The clip damn near finna do this. The clip this long and it's finna touch like this here. The clip. That's how the New Orleans niggas play. Them niggas don't have a regular clip. You know the regular clip, you got a gun, that bitch hang out the bottom like this. You know? Them New Orleans niggas, them niggas got a clip that go like this here. That bitch drop down, and then it go up some, and then it almost touched the gun again. That bitch got like 7,000 rounds or some shit like that. Really, I think it's like an 80 to 100, but still, that motherfucker look like a flexing arm. I didn't know them niggas fight. I just know they would shoot the shit out your ass. $15 likes, y'all. 15 likes. Let's get to 100. We 15 likes away from 100 likes. Let's go. 15 likes away from 100. Let's go. Discipline says, that's why Vaughn and O-Block ran the guns. They was tired of getting whooped. Trey says, at Discipline, oh my God. Shay says, Blue said, when she was pregnant, the test proved he is the father until you hear it's different. Okay, they did the test. 10 toes down at all times. They talking about the West Coast niggas fighting. XC says, y'all crazy. Old Dirty Bastard was the hardest. She tall like corn breeze. He said she moves like corn breeze. Tall brown skin, her weave like palm trees. I went coconuts, did my dunkin' between your donuts. Don't want it if it ain't no slut, bitch. What the fuck was Old Dirty talking about? That nigga did not have the hardest album. He was hard though. Trey Original laughing. Miguel says Bluface is in his feelings. Joseph says, y'all sleeping. That Supreme Clientele was a monster. Oh no, we ain't sleeping on Ghost. We ain't sleeping on Ghost. I'm just saying, when it comes to, okay, those may be the top three. And some people a lot of people don't even put the Jizz or Liquid Swords in their top three. It's out of the two that y'all named, the Purple Tape and Supreme Clientele. But I personally feel like Liquid Swords one of the best releases. And niggas don't sleep on the Pillage. Capadonna shit was actually tight too. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. Big homie said that, that's that old baby, I like it raw. King Mansa Musa shouting out ODB. Banana Clip, King Mike said that banana clip with the 75 rounds. Mansa Musa with the banana clip. Yeah, boy, that bitch damn near kissed the bottom of the gun, boy. Girl Dad cooking up deliciousness. Shout out to Girl Dad. Miguel with the laughing emojis. Shay says, some things you can't apologize for. I agree 1,000%. And I feel like NLE went too far with this one. Girl Dad says, hit that like button if you haven't. Please, y'all, run the likes up. 5 more will get us to 90, but 15 more will get us to 100. Let's go, y'all. Super duper salute to y'all. The most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. I swear to God, man, y'all so aggravating.
So aggravating as hell, man. Aggravating, bro.
Man, y'all so aggravating, but y'all are also the most appreciated chat in the game and the livest chat on YouTube, man. Y'all keep this shit rolling. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. Always remember that. Never let your content creator shit on y'all, because y'all mean more than they ever tell you. They got to let y'all know. 86, let's go. 14 likes away from 100. Can we get 14 likes? Let's go.
So, aggravating as hell, man.
Y'all aggravating, huh? We need 4 more to get to 90. Let's do it. Let's start there. Let's get 4. Let's get 4 likes. Let's get 4 likes and get to 90 first. How about we do that? Let's go. We're going to move on with the content, though, y'all. We're going to move on with the content. Where we at? Where we at? Lim salute. Miguel said hi. King Mansa Musa said, man, Bluface gonna beat folks' ass when he see him. Yeah, Bluface is gonna. Bluface, I have no doubt in my mind that Bluface will beat the shit out of NLE Chopper. It's just, it is what it is. King Mansa Musa says Ghostface, the Jizza, and Capadonna. He feels like them the 3 best albums from the Wu-Tang. Mike from the Ville says, join the Discord. We chop it up after the lives. Y'all join the Discord. Boom, they go to Discord link. If it don't work for you, copy it, paste it in another browser and open it. You'll get right there. We're going to move on with this content, though, man. I think, I'm pretty sure that was the end of that right there. Right? Right. Oh, Donna. Oh, Donna. What more do you want from me? Shout out my nigga Tyrese, man. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all know we be having our little side missions and shit like that, right? You know, as everybody does. Y'all seen Only Built for Cuban Links. Yeah, that was that shit. Y'all run the likes up, please. 4 more likes to get us to 90. 4 more likes to get us to 90. Y'all, let's go. Y'all seen this? Something about NBA young boy. Excuse me, not young boy. His homie Ben 10 and Young and Ace was on the phone. We just gonna be here for only a second. I know y'all, it only lasts a second, right? But y'all know what's going on with this, right? Isn't NBA supposed to be down with, excuse me, wasn't NBA beefing with 23, Jada Youngin? And don't Young and Ace claim everlasting, undying loyalty to Jada Youngin and his family? I don't know. I'm thinking that's what they telling me, right?
Man, what you got the phone with Herm, man? Herm, man, like that bit RP.
You know, Herm the black sheep, the nigga that's always next to Young Boy, the light skinned dude with the dreads, the bigger nigga.
Hello. Stop playing.
It's Ben 10 right there. Y'all know who that is. The nigga who Young Boy was fiending to be around all them years but couldn't be around because of the legalities. Now he could be back around his homie. 2 more likes to get us to 90, y'all. Let's go. 2 more to get us to 90. Let's go.
Hey, know what you need, bro? A radio. And you put the radio down and then rock out.
Hey, Ted, they waiting on me in your song. They waiting on me in your song, bro. You supposed to be sing song.
This the choked up.
Oh, you want me to send you something?
8:30.
You supposed to send me a song, nigga. Man, what you got the phone with Herm, man? Herm, man, like that bit RP. Hello. Stop playing.
I'm just showing y'all this. No real insight, no real opinion. Just showing y'all what the hell is going on out there. They saying this boy Young and Ace got 2-3, not his brother, the other 2-3, another 2-3, the other 2-3, the other the Don. I didn't know it was another 2, right? So yeah, they said Jada Youngin is rolling over in his grave because Young and Ace is siding with the ops. But didn't Young and Ace come out in the beginning of his career? Wasn't him and Young Boy in communications? Didn't they have a relationship beforehand and ended up falling out somewhere down the line? But when was there a situation as to where it was so much drama that Young and Ace and Young Boy were never gonna talk again, or anybody from that camp were ever gonna talk again? Their issues weren't that serious, right? I don't know. Like I said, we ain't gonna be here long. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. 2 more likes to get us to 90. Let's go. We can move on with the content though. Actually, we're gonna move on with the content. Not can, we're going to. Big homie says Ace and YB been had a relationship before Ace and Vaughn. Plus, he was cool with YB before Jada Youngin. Hold on. That's what I was assuming, right? That's what I was thinking. Ain't it also, hold on. Didn't a nigga say, all right, big homie said they never really fell out. But didn't, so how does that work when Young and Ace was cool with King, or Queso was cool with King Von and Dirk and them, and then Ace over here like cool with YB? Now, how did that work? Miguel says, I think it's because Ace was good with Von. Right, like, so who's violating here? Ben 10? So is Ben 10 in violation or is Ace in violation? Who really turning their back on the homie? Or who doing some foul shit? Miguel says NBA ain't like that at all. Or that Young and Ace was cool with Vaughn. What about Ace and Dirk? Do Ace and Dirk got a relationship? Oh, yeah. Big homie said Ace was cool with Vaughn and Dirk as well. King Von and Ace got a video together. Shay says they all fake. Bunch of fake ass friendships. But is it fake friendships or is it fake beef too? Like, what was the issue to where you siding with this 2-3 nigga against Young Boy and them? I mean, Jada Young, excuse me. I don't mean it with no disrespect when I say this 2-3 nigga. When you siding against Jada Young and them against Young Boy, what was the issue there? Like, that's fake beef, right? If it's not even that serious, why was you siding with it? Why are you taking sides if it's not that serious? YB and Ace Ben had a relationship before everything, big homie says. Basically what Shay said. Miguel says, nah, no fake beef. Hold on, what you mean it's not fake beef though? So what was the real issue between Young and Ace and Young Boy for them to ever have an issue? And for Young and Ace to take Jada Young inside in his issues with them? This shit don't be making no damn sense. Miguel said shit like this only gets real. Said it ain't no fake beef. Hold on now. You know, that could be taken out of context. Niggas get to speculating. So what you saying? NBA Young Boy and them had something to do with Jada Youngin? Trey says, wasn't Jay dissing Fulio? Was he? Jada Younger with one more like to get us to 90, YouTube. One more like to get us to 90. Let's go. Jada Younger was dissing Fulio? See, that's not I'm not going to lie, bro. I don't sit here and pretend to be like, oh, yeah. I wasn't listening to no Jada Younger. What song did Jada Youngin have that I might possibly know? The song I thought was him was OMB Peasy. I got something to make you lay down, whatever that shit. That's OMB Peasy. What fucking song does Jada Youngin have that I might possibly know as an old nigga? Old nigga, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga, old nigga. Boy, a nigga need some Rogaine. Boy, a nigga need some elbow grease. Boy, a nigga need a. He said, what you mean, bro, Miguel? Big homie says, you acting like these dudes really had real beef. The industry will set shit up to make it look like how they want. That's all I'm talking about. Shay says, Ace trying to get in where he fits because once Fulio got unalive, he's very irrelevant. Damn. Kyle Elliott says, Ops or 2-3 Island. Trey says, elimination. Lim says, if I could fall until the sky. Shay says, Island. Roxy Barrick says 2-3 Island. Lil Mama Diddy says 93 likes. Let's go. Okay, I see y'all. I see y'all. Run the likes up, y'all. Run the likes up, please. 7 more likes to get us to 100. Let's go. Big homie says all this is fake. Just some unfortunate things happen in between of the fake shit. Damn. Miguel says, okay, big homie, I see. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all going crazy on them likes. All right, we're going to move on, y'all. Roxy, Barack, Island. Everybody talking about the island. Ops or 2-3 Island. What is that? What is this? Numbers in your pocket. What is this? Yo, we going to get into it, man. Y'all, come on, y'all. 7 more likes. Let's go. 7 more likes. Let's go. Run the likes up. Y'all know who Ink Capone is? Ink Capone is a content creator from Camden, New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken, who he found his way. Shout out to him. He made his way on the internet. Turned out to be, making a living off of it. Shout out to this dude. Shay says, check out Island. 112 sings that, what's Island? Vaughn got killed thinking he was a bully. Yo, is Island a song? Oh, they talking about the song from Jada Youngin. Hold on, let me see. Let me see real quick. Okay, my bad, y'all. Hold on, I had to send a message. Let's go. Hold on. Now let me see this song real quick. Let me see. Y'all know usually I would play it. I don't want to risk it now. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, let me turn the mic down. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I heard that song. All right. Y'all right. I do know that song. I do know of that song. I have heard that song before. I never played it myself, that 2-3 Island song. I have heard it before. I never picked it. All right, for sure. All right. So, okay, like I was saying, Ink Capone and Sauce Walka fell out. We're going to get into that. Let me check out the chat real quick before we get into it. Big Homie Slim says, PNB Rock got killed for being in the wrong place with too much flashy jewelry on. Shay says, I'm up to date on all this kind of music. I have 2 sons who listen to these guys. Big Homie says, Takeoff got killed because Quavo couldn't leave the dice alone. Wow. Trey says, elimination, my shit, bro, not gonna lie. Lim says, who I smoke? Ace, Young and Ace. Shay says, yes, 2-3 Islands, my favorite song from him. Yeah, I definitely heard that song. Big Homie says, Mo 3 got killed over a piece of pussy. Slim Jones. Stephen Edwards says, Capone and Noriega. Hold on, the war report. I was the only nigga walking through the hallways in the school in the South in Florida, nigga. I was the only nigga walking around with a Capone and Noriega album, nigga. While everybody else was listening to No Limit, I brought Capone and Noriega first, the war report, and Pastor Troy, We Ready, I Declare War. Those are the 2 albums that I brought to the motherfucking school first, nigga. I can damn near rap that shit word for word almost, especially that when that nigga say I'm fouling and gats, that don't bust when they supposed to. Been around you, play close, but wasn't close to you. Your setup was weak. Come in, I saw you cutting corner snake type shit. Tie you up, seal your lips bleeding. Cowboy rope, choke the throat, put the bogey out in your face. Now your face laced like ashtray face. Tape a gat on my waist, get a guard some space. Shoot you up above waist. If I ain't got beef right here or right there, ice grill stare. Should've set it off right there. CNN, Row Report, better cross New York. Got 'em Indian style, knees bent, militant. Yo, the world know Noriega from Iraq. Beef with me serious, keep it real, that's that. Get stabbed in your back. My man, Alley Cat, little cousin from Jamaica, brown skin thug. Like, what? What do that even mean? That shit was sliding, though. I'm like, bro, who is this nigga? This is back in the day, sometimes back in the day when niggas used to just buy CDs, nigga, to be honest, we discovered a lot of shit off the album cover, nigga. There was a lot of stuff we never heard. We just knew albums were coming out. We may have seen it in the back of a magazine. We may have never heard one thing from them, nigga. The only thing we may know, a magazine may have put their name in the back of it, possibly for new releases. Even if not, we go into Coconuts, whatever them stores. Now anyway, we go into the store and we are looking for what's new. And we just buying shit a lot of the times. If we heard the names that sound similar to this, we would just buy the CD a lot of the times, bro. That's how you discovered a lot of music back in the day. We didn't get the luxury of streaming and free playlists. We had to just go buy some shit and try it until the bootleg man started coming out, and we had these mixtapes with a whole bunch of shit that we never heard before. But other than that, we used to just have to buy a CD and see what it was, nigga. Miguel says, no, don't say that about Vaughn, my G. I'm from Chicago. 2-3 is Jay the Youngest song. Who I Smoke got AIDS. Check out Rumor. Okay. Okay, for sure. All right, we caught up. Lil Mama said, LOL sound like battle rap to me. Yeah, that's some New York shit. She said, battle rap, let's go. Love Pastor Troy Lim said, that's my nigga, bro. Stephen Evans says, you already know my old ass know about Capone and Noriega. Miguel says, I like Big Pun. Facts. True Christian says, I was like that in Memphis. CNN, Mobb Deep. Oh, bro, I was right, bro. So you come from one of them areas too where you one of the only niggas or the only nigga listening to music from a different region and niggas looking, yeah, bro. You say Vaughn had just a serial killer. Trey says, Miguel says, people want to talk about Vaughn but don't know the story behind it. The GD was wrong about everything in the block. FBG Duck was a bully. That's why Vaughn did what he did. All that I'm saying, big homie. Damn. He was a bully. What you mean, bruh? Eileen says, okay, you showing your age. LOL, that was that shit though. Oh, what y'all niggas know about that, bro? Y'all niggas don't know about that. New York, get the bloody money. Dirty cash. Hold on, bro. That was my shit. That beat so motherfucking hard, bro. That beat was so hard. Big homie says, both them dudes had great potential and it all went down the drain. Oh, that Pastor Troy, you tell me your life and I'm gonna tell you mine. Bruh. What you know about that's that my niggas is the grind. I know about that shit. Hold on. But see, ain't that on Pastor Troy and the Congregation or is that on the DSGB album? What album was that on? I can't remember. Man, Pastor Troy got just go type in Pastor Troy Crunkest song ever. It's actually called Champion, but just type in on YouTube, Pastor Troy Crunkest song ever, and then go to the gym. Matter of fact, go to the gym first. Or you could turn that on and run to the gym. That shit so good. It's like some gladiator warrior music. You just screaming, and I don't care how bad it sounds. It's the feeling. Like Pastor Troy's music for a long time, it wasn't mixed and mastered. That shit sounded horrible, nigga. The gunshots in the background was so loud. His ad-libs was over the voice, and I still love that shit, bro. I don't care. Shay says, I like some of Duck music. Duck was that nigga. Miguel says, yeah, FBG was mad that King Von was hanging with O-Block. That's how the bullying started. Eileen Navarro says, DMX. DMX was my nigga. Face Off. From motherfucking nothing to motherfucking boss. Face Off. I'm in this situation. I'm the only nigga cool. These niggas think they ballin', but these niggas just confused because I love to lose. I motherfucking lost. Big homie Slim says, Duck got a better catalog than Von. Von. 6 more likes, y'all. 6 more likes. Let's go. 6 more likes to get us to 100. Let's go. Okay, Ink Capone. Back to Ink Capone. He was a content creator. He is a content creator currently doing his thing. Him and Sauce Walka had some beef, had some problems. They were originally homies. Ink gonna tell the reason how they all. Ink is going to get to the point of why they now have contention, and now niggas talk about they want to fight. I Rock the Illa says Duck does not have a better catalog than Von. Eileen Navarro say not so new, but that 21 song often go hard.
Where either one of y'all would have had a chance to talk, it probably wouldn't have went that far.
Shout out to Boss Talk 101 for this content. We always got to salute where we get the content from, you know what I'm talking about, even though everybody don't allow salutes on their pages and shit. I've noticed that as well, bro. What's going on with people being scared to spread love as if there's not enough support, and there's not you should be confident enough and talented enough, and you know what I mean? But it's like now I gotta play the game how I see it when I go around YouTube and I watch other people's channels, and you see things and you begin, you're like, okay, I'm gonna interact, and then like a nigga type one word and they be like, no promoting other content creators in this chat, do not do that over here and all this other. It's like, damn, nigga was just saying what's up and we salute and but all right. So it's like, I don't get it, bro. And it's like, damn, I kind of got to do like the Romans, because if not, I'm around here giving out free promo when a nigga ain't nobody promoting and looking this way and saying, hey, salute to y'all, what y'all doing over there and shit. But it's like, damn, that's fucked up. But anyway, that's just something I seen navigating through these, what they call YouTube streets. And I just noticed that. I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, it's enough. And it's like, damn, maybe I could break the mold, but shit, nigga, I don't want to be saluting, and giving all kind of props to motherfuckers that's like, who? Fuck them. No, don't say their name. You know what I mean? Like, that shit corny. But anyway, shout out to Boss Talk 101. Shout out to y'all. Ink Capone reveals the Sauce Walka fallout. We gonna get to it. Thank y'all for rocking out. Livest chat in the game. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. Can we get 6 more likes, please, to get us to 100 YouTube? I know y'all smart enough, great enough, grand enough, powerful enough, intelligent enough, strong enough, and real enough to hit that like 6 more times, y'all. 6 more. That's all we need to get to 100, y'all. Let's go. And if you want to donate to the channel in any kind of way, $, the RUMORNATI network on Cash App. Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but to get on the internet, that's when the internet just popping off too. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Once the internet thing happened, it kills everything.
So that's why I learned about like how smart the nigga was. You know what I'm saying?
He fly.
So like he went on his page or his big platform and told everybody that like I stole all his clothes, that I was a bum, that this and that. So he basically like, I was so focused on the lie that I wasn't focused on him painting a picture of me like to the world. Like I'm like, damn, like I didn't realize until it was too late. Jay, his mansion with Darius McCurry. So
Yeah.
But we was locked down in the mansion, and my guy Smooth, Maserati J, his mansion with Darius McCurry. So I was living with them.
You kicking it.
Just getting that experience, just being around like just legendary, people. And shout out to Darius McCurry. He the reason why I even started working out. Like, I work out to this day because of him. I used to watch him get up. I'm like, yo, this dude like old as shit.
Boy, that's the nigga that went with what's dog name that sat on Adam 22 lap? The one that lied on Chingy? Darius McCurry, the one that went with the what's the nigga name?
Just being around like just legendary, people. And shout out to Darius McCurry. He the reason why I even started working out.
Bruh, this is the nigga Eddie Winslow that went with, oh my God. What's this nigga name? What's this nigga name he went with? What is the trans that said that Chingy, the trans that lied on Chingy, he go with the nigga. So you mean to tell me Darius McCrary that like trannies was living in one of Sauce Walka mansions? Huh? With some of Sauce Walka people? Cause we know the Maserati nigga from, bruh. I went to a concert that Sauce Walka was supposed to show up at that he didn't, and this nigga showed. Where is this Maserati nigga?
So we get stuck out there because this is when they had that strict lockdown.
Yeah.
But we was locked down in the mansion, and my guy Smooth, Maserati J, his mansion. With that.
This is the nigga that showed up. It was him. He showed up. So this nigga was in a mansion with
Darius McCrary. So I was living with them.
You kicking it.
Just getting that experience, just being around like just legendary, people. And shout out to Darius McCrary. He the reason why I even started working out.
With him. He was in a mansion with him. Bruh, what's the nigga name, bruh? The nigga, the tranny that ruined Chingy's career, bruh. Hold on, man. What's that? What's this nigga name, man? What's this nigga name, dog? Chingy career ruined. What's this nigga name? Chingy blackball, canceled, trans rumors. Him right here, but bro, what's the nigga? What's that?
Asked him for a picture.
I took the picture.
Took a lot of pictures.
And that's what that situation was.
2 years after that, I see something come out of some crap about trans person was in a relationship with me.
So you're saying that you had with Chingy?
Sydney Star, they go the name right there. Sydney Star on the Mad Hatter Morning Show.
Yes. I lost a record deal because that was so huge.
Told y'all, bro. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Now, what's that nigga name? Sydney Star. Darius, I don't know how to spell his last name, so I'm gonna just put Darius. It's gonna pop up. This the nigga that was in Sauce Walka Mansion, bro. It's right here.
But what he didn't realize was I was plotting.
Yeah.
I was plotting against him. I was plotting against him to make him mine. And I'm such a good actress. I'm such a good actress, he didn't even realize what was going on. I'm such a great actress, he didn't realize what I was going on.
Okay.
He didn't realize it. So the shoot that we were doing was for a pilot television show. So while we were doing the shoot, I put my little Sydney Star spell on him while we were looking at each other because the photographer said, look at her. He's like, I don't really want to look at her directly. I was like, look at me, nigga. And when he looked at me, I did the shakundala kundala lala.
What is
and
that?
That's when I make a nigga fall in love.
Ooh, what do you do?
It's all I gotta do is do that little twinkle in my eye. And I told him, Daddy.
Did she twinkle in your eye?
It's the video on my page. When he looked at me, it literally was like,
this shit is disgusting.
In business, we have a whole show on the way. We about to make millions. Let them know. This is a business meeting. I feel like Bluface right now.
Yeah. Oh, y'all nigga thought I was lying?
I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about me or what nobody got to say about how I live my life or how I like Sydney Star, okay? Sydney Star got big titty and a lot of ass.
Oh, that's fake. Get the fuck out of here. Somebody, nigga, they got, that's a voiceover. Nigga stupid. That nigga stupid.
Remember that show I was on, Family Matters, where ass matters and titties matter to me. I don't care about nothing else but ass and titties. What's understood doesn't need to be explained anyway. I done told y'all once before that I'm attracted to big asses and titties. Now, if that ass and titties happens to be on a transgender, it doesn't bother me. It's a woman.
My bro here.
Wait a minute.
I think he's got a bottle of lube.
Wait
a minute.
Ray, we in this bitch.
You need 999 more of those. Get this.
I don't want that. I got baby.
They smoking weed together.
So we going right in.
This is baby. Lee, give you the honors.
I'm just asking.
He does. This is good. This is good. This is good because it'll make you very, very jealous. Have a frog.
So I'm just
I don't understand. I'm still trying to figure out.
Vote for.
No.
He's got the family. He's got the bitches. He's got Adam 12. He's got everybody on his side. I love Darius. I love the black one. Have you heard countries? If I had one wish. No, I've just said, my brother.
This nigga right here trying to do a damn Trump impression. Nigga, you doing a real man impression. You sitting there with a motherfucker doing an impression right now, nigga. And you over there trying to act like Trump, nigga. Oh my God, boy. Anyway, let's just move on, bro. I just had to show y'all, this is the nigga that was in this. And bro, you talking to a nigga that's, I listened to Sauce Walka, bro. I didn't know this until now. Till right now, I didn't know this. This shit is wild.
So we get stuck out there because this is when they had that strict lockdown.
Yeah.
But we was locked down in the mansion, and my guy Smooth, Maserati J, his mansion with Darius McCurry. So I was living with them.
You kicking it.
Just getting that experience, just being around like just legendary people. And shout out to Darius McCurry, he the reason why I even started working out. Wow. I work out to this day because of him. I used to watch him get up. I'm like, yo, this dude like old as shit, man. But he moved like.
Anytime I used to watch him get up, like, hold on, bro, Paul.
Like a young dude, like not saying like old like that, but like
I know I'm reaching right there, but bro, come on, bro.
Like he got so much energy. Like they be doing that shit where they get up in the morning and it's that Muay fighting or some shit. The COVID started kind of letting up. Florida was wide open.
Okay.
Remember, Florida was like the only state where they wasn't really having all the regulations. You know what I'm saying? Which don't matter. You know what I mean? But we wound up moving in. I'm from, but he rented it. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
So Sauce and them rented out a mansion, which he told people he owned, but he rented it. You know what I'm saying? Which don't matter. You know what I mean? But we wound up moving in. I'm fresh out my hood. I don't got it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got my little couple hours, but I don't got it like that at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm still getting to it now.
Yeah.
So this is my first time even being like, it was like a shock for me, you know, just being in a mansion. Now we on the ocean water. I'm going to the store. I can take the jet ski. We riding in. And so I just hit the ground running when I got out there, man. And when we got out there, I don't think Sauce really understood who I was because maybe I'm not from, money or I don't got the material things, but I was still like around the same people. The same people knew me. The same people was, I still was going up with them. I'm showing love to his people too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm putting them on my platform. This when I was getting hella like millions of views. I was going crazy, man. I was paying my little rent, to have my little room and be in there. So, I'm happy in life at this time. I'm really enjoying life. I'm really saying like, damn, like I'm finally around some people who can help me and really, put me in that right direction. But I was sadly mistaken. I realized in life that people can have more money than you. They could be doing better in life than you, but still be jealous, still be envious, still see something. Sauce is the reason. Sauce helped me see what I couldn't see in myself. Like, meaning like, I'm like, damn, like, why would you even hate on me or whatever? I'm gonna get to the reason why, but why would you even hate on me? And I had to realize like, damn, he sees something in me that like, I didn't even see at first, but he helped me discover it. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I guess like, and it's just me, like we still never really had that sit down, you know what I'm saying, to talk about the shit. Why we didn't click. And then it made me realize like, I liked his movement. The whole TSF,
Man,
I like what he got going on.
People that rock with him, he got a dope group of people.
And I wouldn't mind being a part of it, but not the way he probably would have wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what I was thinking.
I didn't care too much about like getting a tattoo or wearing the barrettes and having a cartoon.
But everybody don't do that though, do they?
I don't, that's like their style.
No, but you got people like Breadwinner Kane and different people who do their thing that's a part of now. But this 3 years ago. Yeah, so I don't know what the difference is.
Like I was like living with Buddy, so like I don't know if he probably felt the type of way that like I wasn't maybe clicking on as fast with them as maybe I should have or something like that. But I had my own motion. You know what I'm saying? I got my own everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I just wanted to be around in hopes that like we just have a genuine just friendship connection. I ain't really want nothing but to just go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what that's like too, right? When you Oh my God, this nigga XC stupid. That nigga say Transformers more than meets the eye. Yellow D said, boy butt bandits. Mike from the Ville says another good day above ground. Amen. Andrew Judson, shout out to you. Let's go. Miguel says I'm chilling too, big homie. Everyone, let's be cool and happy. We live in another life. I know that's another day, bro. I Rock the Illest says, and Vaughn said, hell no. He said, if I'm not wrong, but wasn't FBG the ones who wanted to push? Leave the city. And Vaughn said, hell no. Gregory says, wow, they exposing themselves without even knowing it. Talking too much. Eric Layard. Eric Layard says, hi. Big homie Slim says, niggas having a temper tantrum over there. Mike from the Ville says, I did nothing no different than what you did, but you going, who? I Rock. Oh, man, y'all relax, brother, relax. I Rock, everything cool, man. Mike from the Ville, cool. I Rock, cool. Everybody welcome to their opinion, and we can have passionate debates. We can even, use profanity as long as we don't disrespect each other, you know what I'm saying? Nobody go too far, ain't no threats of violence, ain't nobody calling nobody no bitch ass nigga or nothing like that. Yeah, we can debate all day long, bro, ain't nothing wrong with that. Gregory says, yeah, that was fake. Mike from the Ville said, we defending the dead nigga, but what the fuck are you doing in here? XE says, oh yeah, Sydney Star, she said she been with a lot of industry guys. All Vaughn fans hit the button to help us hit 100 likes. 3268, right. And he apologized for lying on Chingy. Okay, he said, bro, apologize for it. Yeah, they did. Yellow D said they fell in love with some boy butt. Mike from the Ville said, emotional Vaughn fan in the chat. Lim says, Adam Irock said, I said Vaughn was better and I got two motherfuckers foaming over a dead motherfucker. Gregory says, you doing your research. Mario says, Sydney Star, I think. Miguel says, look, we're not going to go that far about some nigga that, never put money out. Never put money in my pocket. So to let you know who is better, it's me. Y'all niggas wild, man. Y'all niggas wild. Okay, for sure. I'm just checking the chat, y'all. Just checking the chat. Oh, Mel said Sydney Star. I see a few of y'all said Sydney Star in these chats. My bad, y'all. Y'all know we can go down to, we go and find out what it is anyway. I don't even want to say go down a rabbit hole in this situation. Everything sound weird.
So you never seen him from this day to that one?
Nah. So I'm explain where it got sour. I'm doing my thing. Like I said, man, like I'm having all the women, all celebrities coming to see me too. Like, I'm doing my thing. And I guess like they just didn't know how. Like, you know what I'm saying? And one day, you ever argue with somebody and like, you ever see somebody sweat argue with somebody? Like they be mad as shit. They start sweating and shit. He used to sweat argue with people about this one girl that like, he do business with or whatever the case might be. And like, this not my girl. I'm a P. I do this. I do that. Ooh. Long story short, it became his baby mom. You know what I'm saying? And
oh man, is this nigga exposing sauce on Sauce? Or is this nigga just telling his side of the story? Because I'm sure Sauce got a side too, right?
I guess like she was on her way down to the mansion, that he rented. And I guess I had to leave. Bitch ass nigga, where the fuck I'm supposed to go? Like I'm from the trenches. Like I don't know about y'all. Y'all spending $1,500 or $2,000 or this, that. I'm spending that a month. That was all I had at the time. I'm not, of course.
Did you talk to him?
It wasn't nothing to really talk about with him because his brain he was already had that. I ain't gonna say he was hating on me, but he was hating on me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't really say.
It'd be a thing where conversation become null and void, and as men, we just decide we're not gonna deal with it. This is what we do as men. I'm telling you, right? And we decide we're not gonna deal with it. And we're not even rocking with each other, right there, like that, instantly, right? Because I don't like what you did, you don't like what I am, or blah. I'm done.
That's basically what happened.
But that's. And this is how I feel. This is just me, bro.
I ain't get to the main part.
I'm gonna say this. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. Right? He know, and he always used the woman. I'm being real. If you really go back and look, it's always a woman used in the mix of a situation.
It was just like even he should have known back then. Like, not to be too candid or whatever, because I'm trying to like change, what I got going on in my life. But bro, I was getting more coochie than coochie was getting. You know what I'm saying? Like I had so many women just like coming to see me and being around that like no man should ever feel threatened with me. I've never been that type of man where like.
But did y'all have arguments or talk before that?
We never argued. We never got into nothing.
That's what I'm telling you. Communication is key, bro.
So what happened was he told me I gotta leave. So, we had exchange of words before I knew it. He tagging me on Instagram.
This is not together, but just talking.
He wasn't even in Miami. He was in Houston or something.
And y'all never did?
So I was still in Miami staying at the mansion. So he's basically telling my boy, like, yo, tell him he gotta go, man. My baby mom or this girl at the time is coming down there. Big ass mansion. I'm like, what you really worried about? You shouldn't have to worry about me. I'm not no overly horny nigga. I don't want to get with your girl. That's your girl. I respect that. Now maybe you just don't trust her. You know what I'm saying? And that's still not my fault. But I had to learn that in my life too. Like, I don't walk around thinking like, oh, I'm this and that. I know what I look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what God blessed me with or whatever.
Come on, bro. Niggas.
He just, I don't know. We didn't really know each other.
Yeah.
So he probably didn't care to communicate. You get what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like it was that type of friendship. Like, you know what I'm saying? He do his thing in the crib. I'm doing my thing in the crib. We ain't like we ever like really just sat there and had one of them conversations. Every time it was like he was high as shit, leaned out, like telling me, oh, we do this, ooh wee, ooh wee, ooh wee. So it's just like, it wasn't really like, we ain't really had that type of conversation. Like where I'm from, like, you know what I'm saying? Like in my, like, North Jersey, Philly, Camden area, like, we thoroughbred. You know what I'm saying? If it's something, we gonna talk about this shit.
Let me ask you this question though. Okay, so you said it was a big mansion. So you're saying that there were other rooms available that she could stay in?
Hell yeah, the mansion was big enough where we wouldn't even have to see each other.
Then the next question is,
but it's not. Your name ain't on the lease or the deed or whatever, nigga. You can go. If you didn't sign a contract, if that shit ain't in writing, nigga, you could up and go at any time. You could try to do that squatter shit and try to get mail there and all that bullshit, but nigga, you can leave. And as a man, you should have already been prepared for that. Trust me, I understand being in adverse situations and you trying to make it happen and then all of a sudden you just get uprooted. I understand that. If that's what he's saying, I understand. But like, you dealing with all these women. I don't know, hey. I'm just saying, they charging. The fuck?
So you said you and him, you really didn't know each other like that, but everybody else, he didn't know them like that.
Yeah, that was all he called them his sauce babies.
Okay, so everybody.
Sauce babies. This nigga throwing extra shit on the, bro, come on, bro. Sauce ain't walking around talking about these my sauce babies. I hope not. He ain't calling no grown ass man. No.
But then just like.
You think L Train going for that? You think L Train going for another nigga calling him sauce baby?
You said because he didn't know you like that, he didn't trust you, he didn't want his girl to be around somebody that he really didn't know like that. Everybody else he already knows.
But he spent his money.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So everybody else didn't spend their money?
No, they did, but I'm saying like for my room, for me to live there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know about them at the time.
Were y'all gonna be the only two there?
I don't know. It was other people that was there, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I felt like I really couldn't explain. I couldn't even tell you that was the reason. That's just my assumption.
Yeah.
So you just putting it in your head that you just such a player, smooth nigga that Sauce got you up out of there because he thought that it was going to be something between you and his girl, whether it was he didn't trust you or his girl around you. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Like we never had that conversation. Like, what's the reason why you told me I had to leave the crib? You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Like, I wasn't tripping, but I was tripping at the time because that was me going all in.
We talking 3 years ago. Communication. I'm still gonna say that is so key. Especially if you talk, say, hey, you know what I'm saying? But it kills everything.
So that's why I learned about like how smart the nigga was. You know what I'm saying?
He fly.
So like he went on his page or his big platform and told everybody that like I stole all his clothes. That I was a bum, that this and that. So he basically like, I was so focused on the lie that I wasn't focused on him painting a picture of me, like to the world. Like, I'm like, damn, like I didn't realize until it was too late. Like even to this, like not to this day, but like for like a year or two straight on my page, you could watch me go into the Louis store, go buy a whole outfit. Yeah, you wearing sauce clothes, ain't you? Well, you do.
Hey, this got me. Y'all know I've been in Texas work. Y'all see my uncle Maserati J been having his 6'9" looking taco burrito, New Jersey, mother Philly cheesesteak bacon. Wearing my clothes, wearing my socks, wearing my guy the hoes in Miami saying the dimension is his. He a comedian. Good morning, and shut up. So I kicked this bum out of my house because you wearing my clothes, you lying the hoes, you causing problems and you ain't spent $1 on this man. He decides to do some bumping like I'm one of these whole rapping. Woo, this look, I'm not. I know by the time I get back to Miami, he's gonna be gone. So I know I'm talking about that bum. Living in my house. Whoever catch this, whether you from New Jersey, Union Pacific, Miami with a Grammy, I got 7,500 if you on camera. No, I'm PSA of the day off.
doing that. I'm like, damn, this nigga's good.
He knew that game.
He knows
the game.
I didn't know what trolling was at the time though. Like even though I was still new to everything, so I'm thinking like, man, we might be in some life and death shit, man. Let me go rally the troops up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And see what's going on. But we never ran into each other. He never came back to Miami at that time.
Let me tell you something about
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this, and I seen him on No Jumper here lately. You've seen him. He understands what he's got going. And not only is he a character, but he got a lot of dudes that at infrastructure around him mean something too. Right. Figure it out.
But you know, like your pops was a wrestler. You know, your daddy damn near wrestled about him, but and then at the same time too, that's what I had to do background checks. So at the end of the day, like, you know, I don't know everything about him, but you know, like your pops was a wrestler. You know, your daddy damn near wrestled with The Rock. My daddy wrestled with The Rock, but it was two different Rocks. My daddy's a street nigga. Like he's a gangster. You know what I'm saying?
He had that plan. That nigga planned that shit. Your daddy wrestled with, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm not saying your background or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just be ugly, you know, so they look like they went through something. Yeah. You know what I mean? But, you know, like, so once I started understanding people's backgrounds, like, you know, you didn't come from like a terrible background. You might have went through some shit, but like, you know, at least you had your folks, you know what I'm saying? You grew up decent. You know, you wanted this lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga said at least you had your folks, you grew up decent, you wanted this lifestyle. When Sauce Walka repeatedly and avidly gives detail about his mother being on crack.
And all that, which is cool. But, you know, like, I just didn't respect it because, like, damn, like, if you really came from the same type of shit I came from, then you'll feel me.
But it's a difference because you got to realize not only it's a difference, the way he built his infrastructure up, too. Yeah. He took something, no matter where his daddy came from, whatever, when you look at, like I said, a camp, I done been on the phone with these boys, I done met Sauce, I done seen in a leadership mode, and he helped a lot of those people around him. Meaning they, man, he got a crew of people, bro. You know it, you seen them, but a
group of people too. But the thing is like, I just didn't never understand like why it wasn't no communication.
That's the whole thing I keep going back to. Yeah, you never did really just speak on it. You just knew it was happening.
And this what made it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Because then there was a video of me apologizing to him, right? And then they flipped that. Like I'm scared. Like they made me do it. I've never been scared of nothing a day in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? What happened was Maserati J was like one of my best friends at this time. I used to stay with him.
Y'all still friends now?
Mom, yeah. I used to call his mom, everything. I stayed with this man in his house. You know what I'm saying? I got a good relationship with his son, everything. So at this time, like that relationship meant everything to me. So when we was going back and forth with Sauce, I was telling him like, man, this dude, I'm telling this to him. But at the time, he like, man, you can't say that, man. You know, He said, we started arguing so much, and I cared about his opinion and shit so much at the time. He was just like, yo, the only way to make this right, bro, because all this back and forth, you got to go on your page and say you sorry to Sauce. Or me and you can't be cool.
Wow. That's why you done it.
So that's what made me go sour with everybody at the time. Cause it was like, damn, yo, like y'all basically tricked me into doing something, and then like not even reaching back out to me. Now y'all got me looking like I'm or something. Now it's about to be some shit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Now it's like you got me fucked up. Like I don't know who you think I am or like where I'm from. You know, I ran into the dude Kane. I ran into Sauce Woodwind. Each person by themselves. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it was like a crazy exchange or nothing like that. It was just communication.
Yeah. I just keep.
We was able to communicate. Saying, yeah. So you know, I had some words with Wood, had some words with Kane or whatever, but really with Wood when we talked about the situation because he knew out of everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce Woodwind cool.
He gave me a better understanding. I still kind of like was like, you know what I'm saying? But at least it wasn't like what I was already thinking. You know what I'm saying? And then even me and Buddy was going back and forth in the DMs for a long time, like just trolling each other, just like going back and forth, like, oh,
that shit can go crazy.
We can do this, we can do that, and he's just a good talker, man. Like he's an entertaining ass nigga. Like I can't take that away from him. Like he's good at it. You know what I'm saying? He's good at it. Like
yeah, but you ain't doing too bad yourself.
I give credit when credit's due. You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact if me and the nigga would have just, you know, put all that to the side and really been doing our thing.
Yeah.
That would have been up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all both dope, bro.
I'm gonna go for
you from Philly.
I feel like
so you think you just what's this right here, y'all? That boy that used to be up there with y'all, that boxer.
Who?
What's his name? He was into it with my boy Bill Haney when I interviewed Bill. David Haney's.
I don't remember his name though.
Listen,
we like fighting. That's
so when you heard that, you like, oh yeah,
so you know, I actually hit him up recently about it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Gil and Wallow. You know, they got like this knockout party. And
yeah,
shit
I seen them doing that. So I seen them doing that.
I said, yo, I just feel like as men, like we never really got a chance to really settle our differences, and I feel like you really kind of railroaded me a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you already established out here. You already kind of did your thing.
He doing his thing.
So for me, a nigga who want his come up,
but you still hustling hard. You look good.
But I feel like you know, you should never, especially like you should actually feel ashamed of yourself that like you know what's going on in this industry. I'm new. I don't know nothing that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And for you to like kind of try to kick me down like while I'm still like coming up the ladder, that just ain't sit well with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like not everybody got to be up under you, bro.
Hold on, but what did Sauce owe you? What did didn't this dude say he went and said something first? Like you took issue to a nigga telling you to get out their house. You don't even understand why. And you went and you said something about the shit. You had a problem with it. So nigga, you started the issue. Am I wrong? First of all, my nigga Mike from the Ville said,
Smack! Who is this nigga? Smack! Who is this nigga? Smack! Who is this nigga?
I don't know what the real issue is. It's not a problem. It sounds I can only attribute it to clout chasing at this point because it sounds like a nigga was upset that a grown man was coming back to his dwelling. There's somebody here who I'm not necessarily familiar with. We may be social interaction cool. We may even be associate cool as to, okay, you know my partner, he vouched for you. Yeah, it's okay to rent a room. But when I come back and I'm going to be there for a second and I'm bringing my family here, these are people who I've known for years, people who I may have, let me just say, give examples. I may have left my girl around. I trust my girl to be around them and them to be around my girl because they're not slimy. I've left exuberant amounts of money sitting out around these people and none of it has ever come up missing or unaccounted for. You know, whatever vices that they choose to indulge in are probably laying around and they're in, you know, probably extensive amounts and none of them ever come up. Like, I don't know you, brother. Yeah, you okay to rent this room temporarily, but when I come back to that bitch and I'm bringing my kid might possibly be there, my woman, something like that, nigga, I might bring my uncle or my mama or my daddy with me or something. Nigga, who is you, bro? I know you by name and face, and I be like, oh yeah, that's yeah, what's the name? Yeah, that's what's the name. Yeah, my nigga said he cool because my nigga know you. That don't mean I know you. I don't know you or owe you no explanation, brother. Is it unfair? Was it was it untimely for you? Yes, it may have seemed unfair and it may have been an untimely circumstance for you that you didn't plan on. But you have to realize you're under, first of all, an uncontracted situation, right? It sounds like there was no contracts. You didn't write, there was nothing in paper that says you have this amount of time. It sounds like it was all handshake deals. You did nigga business. So with nigga business comes a nigga results. A nigga could come and say, nigga, get out. Just that quick because you did nigga business. You got a nigga result. Hey, nigga, hey, get out, nigga. Hey, get out, bro. Like, dog, before you come through that back door, you better knock. Hey, get out, bro. Like, what the? You not welcome in my trap if you don't shop. Before you come. Hey, get out, bro. Anyway. I'm not mad at this dude. I've seen him before. Shout out to him. Salute to you, buddy. This ain't no disrespect. You know, this ain't me trying to go too hard or take sides or nothing. I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't know Sauce Walka. I don't know this guy. I don't have a dog in the fight, but my opinion of the situation is it seems like this guy is clout chasing. You're making something out of nothing. You putting 20 on 10. It's just, it is what it is. I don't hear a real issue. Yeah, it became one when somebody called your name, but that was after you got an unsatisfactory result from a situation that you put yourself in. You uprooted and went somewhere with no money to chase a dream, and this is part of the story. This is part of the things that happens when you do that, right? So instead of it being a bitter moment and trying to shine, like, I think me personally, unless something else occurred that you're not speaking on, me personally, I would take the high road and I would just continue to salute Sauce and use the fact, yeah, it happened. Whether they claim me or not, I can always say I was in that TSF house or that situation, and I was around these guys, and I could always still have a story to tell, and I would salute them. Be like, yeah, when I first started, before I had a chance to even get my feet wet, when I was out here hungry, busted and disgusted, just a young lad from Jersey trying to figure it out, nigga, these boys, you know what I'm saying, they opened the door to me at a fair price and allowed me to live in a mansion, nigga, and that put me around people that I never thought I would, you know, be around consistently. Because you said the same people was coming through for you, but then you also said you got to be around people who could help you and all this other stuff. So now you get to be around that consistently because of this environment. I would have just gave them some thanks and just shouted them out and saluted them, and who's to say what would have ended up coming around in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Whether I would much rather have me personally, I would much rather have no problem and no issue with you at all than just unnecessary contention. I'd rather have no attention than contention. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. But shout out to Ink Capone. Shout out to Sauce Walka. But most importantly, shout out to y'all, man. The livest chat in the game, man. The most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. We done did it again. We done broke the motherfucking glass. Let's go. We made it over 100 likes. Y'all so crucial, bro. I got to give y'all props before we get up out of here, man. I got to make sure I salute the chat. I want y'all to know one thing. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all so aggravating. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Always remember, no content creator is nothing without the support of the people, man. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people. Hit that Discord link. Hit that Cash App. Thank y'all. We're going to chop it up afterwards, man. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for riding out. We've been here damn near 4 hours today. We got 105 motherfucking likes. Livest chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. Everybody send $1, $2, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. $, the RUMORNATI Network on Cash App. Send $1 if you got any type of gratitude in your heart. You're going to waste it on something else anyway. Might as well help a channel grow. Other than that, let's get to this motherfucking chat. My boy Lim, shout out to you. Miguel says, yeah. This is where it is. Thank you, my brother. Lil Mama Did It says, see you later, Shay. Have a good day. Shay says, Rumor and gang, I really enjoyed the content today, but I got to go. I'm off today, so I got to run some errands. Bye to the most aggravating chat ever. Shout out to you, Shay. Salute, salute. And shout out to everybody that's on the move. Safe travels to all y'all. Mike from the Ville says, get bro out of here off the name alone. Lim says, Rumor, he laughing. Cooley. Shout out to Cooley. Mike from the Ville says, oh, you got kicked out of Sauce Walka crib. I got to sit down for an interview, head ass. Lim says, definitely. CJ Black says, who is this? Gregory says, thought somebody was going to take care of him. Damn. Mike says, he just wanted to interview. Miguel says, no, you're not wrong. Mike says, I'm confused on what this nigga problem actually is. XC says, as a man, I'm not naming myself Sauce nothing. That's suspect. Michael DeVille says, smack, who is this nigga? Cooley says, you should go to the street when you get grown because you think it. You should go to the street when you get grown because you think it's cool. Mike Van Ville says, bruh, claim to fame is getting kicked out of a nigga crib. I could never shame someone for having both parents in their life. That shit is so goofy. Right. Lim says, yep, Mike Van Ville. So this nigga sounds jealous. He got kicked out of the spot, now going on a world tour, crying about it. Big homie Slim says, I don't know why. You have to only have one parent to grow up hard. Right. What if both of your parents was in the house? What if one was abusive, one was on dope? What if both was abusive, both was on dope? What if both of them was lost? What if both was in the streets? What if one of them worked and one of them worked against? What if, you know what I mean? It's so many, bro. Nigga just, you had two parents. What if I had two piece of shit parents? Miss Never Did Play says, LOL. Mike Van Ville says, oh my God, this nigga waited forever to drop that bar. Bro, that nigga said, yeah, your daddy probably wrestled with The Rock. My daddy wrestled with The Rock too, but in another way. Boo, nigga, no. No, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That shit was ass, trash, and garbage. Get that nigga out of here. Eileen says, when you assume you make an ass out of yourself, Cooley Victor says, can we hear the whole story? Big homie Slim says, that's how niggas in Detroit talk rumor. They call each other my baby. What's up, my baby? What's up, my baby? Yellow D with the laughing emojis. Gregory said, facts, bro. Lim, Miguel, I see y'all. Yellow D says, what's this nigga talking about? Shay says, over here, we all fam, man. Listen, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Lil Mama. Miss Duval, Shay, Yellow D says Discord link. Oh, let me drop that Discord link one more time. One more time. They go to Discord link for anybody that missed it, y'all. They go to Discord link for anybody that missed it. If it doesn't work for you in the YouTube browser, copy and paste it in another browser. It'll open right up. Lil Mama says, peace, bro. XC says, peace, everyone. Man, peace to y'all. Peace, God. Peace to the gods, God. Peace, God. Peace to the gods, God. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Livest chat in the motherfucking game. Most aggravating chat in the game. Most appreciated chat in the world. We're going to go ahead and get out of here, catch y'all and chop it up. Like my bro say, I reserve the right to be wrong. That's only room for human error. I never set you out on purpose because I love me too much, and it falls back on me if I set you out. You know what I mean? So therefore, I'm doing good and well by me and by you at the same time. And I also identify as a multimillionaire. If they got a bathroom, they got to give us a cash register. In this world full of identities, in this world full of choices, people choose to be a dog, cat, rat, man, woman, and they weren't originally born that. Even a Crayola crayon. So if they have an identity they can choose, I choose one. I choose to identify as a multimillionaire, and they got to give us a cash register if they got a bathroom. Put some respect on our choices. Other than that, shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all. Super duper salute to y'all. Y'all go ahead and finish accomplishing everything y'all set out to accomplish and more. I rock. Salute to you, Lim, Miguel, Mike from the Ville. Goddamn, Miss Never Did Play. Lil Mama, shout out. Cooley, Gregory Bean, the other Gregory, IV, Trey, Miss Never Did, Shay, Miss Duval, Yellow D. God damn it. Once you start naming names, you can't stop because you end up missing somebody. I hope I didn't miss nobody. If I did, blame it. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. CJ Black. What I got, Miguel, XC. Did I get everybody? I hope so. Other than that, this is the RUMORNATI Network. We are out of here. Man, y'all tune in tomorrow morning. We live, we back, we lit, and we got this motherfucker going, rolling, and all that other shit. Subscribe to the RUMORNATI Network. We out of here. Yo!